Right. There you go. Right.
Welcome to another episode of At This Point Podcast with your boy Jaffe.
Cowboy Chuck, y'all.
Y'all already know what it is. People, talk to me nice. Tell me how your week been, how's your weekend going, and what are you getting into on this good Sunday? First of all, let's give a happy Father's Day shout out to all the fathers out there. You know,
Let's definitely do that now.
let's give a shout out to all the fathers.
Let's definitely, as fathers, happy Father's Day to you, bro.
Happy Father's Day to you, my boy.
Yes, sir. Big appreciation, man. You know what I mean? Father's Day is very important. It's not just even the day that is important. It's just a simple fact of
Get backstage.
I don't see. It will show that you backstage.
It just said that. They just sent me.
Can't be. But Father's Day is definitely a valid day of deservance, you know.
No, my boy, get back here. It's at 6:30.
Where? I don't see it.
I don't know.
It was show. It was show. I don't know. It will definitely show.
Oh, I'm telling you.
But excuse the interruption for a second.
Yeah.
Just trying to make sure everything ain't gonna copacetic with when I get, you know, shout out to all the amazing fathers out there,
Right.
my good fellas, man, the ones that's present, and stay present, and also just make sure they around to be that, masculine, intelligent, and presence in their kids' life. As long also understanding presence too, because as a father, excuse me, not only your kids look up to you for leadership, confidence, understanding, knowledge, in a strong, preferable way of how to conduct themselves. They also look up to you and lean on you for love and support too.
Absolutely.
So, to all those amazing fathers out there, man.
Shout out to you.
Big shout out to all of us, man. Shout out to you.
Here's a toast.
Because it's not easy, but at the same time, watching your kid progress, and seeing that they listen and take your advice and, push forward and, just watching them shine feels that much better, you know what I mean? Alongside with, if you got a significant other, that you and them doing it together and, partnership makes it even greater. But to those dads out there, people don't realize how, I don't say people, but sometimes, it's like we don't get enough gratitude for how important our role is. So it's definitely important.
It's always important.
And definitely know that we all appreciate it. Sometimes we feel like we're not, but we are.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your kid, don't see him, I'll see him right there. Your kids appreciate you. And just being a parent, period, generally speaking, your presence, your time with them is just so valuable. Send it to his I send it to his email.
That's what I'm saying. He just saying backstage.
Candy. But yeah. So to all my good people out there, definitely can't listen to his Gmail.
Is that my Instagram? No, my TikTok.
So, yeah. Shit. So that's it. Done right there. Boom. Knock that out. But yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's definitely so you know what I mean, appreciative, you know, when you have support around, you know, you being a parent, especially, you know, being a father, especially if you and your, you know, you and your baby mother not together, things didn't work out, but you found a way to co-parent, and as a father, you stayed in your kid's life, and your kid got to see, you know, 'cause sometimes things doesn't always work out as the way you planned it in the beginning, but at the same time, just for your kid to see you constantly be there, learning and understanding through the process means that so much more. So definitely to all those amazing fathers out there, you know what I mean, that's holding down the household with their significant other, you know what I mean, toughing out with their kids, teaching them, loving them, you know, helping them grow, progress, and you know, just flourish. Big shout out to y'all, man.
Right.
We also appreciative. You know, I can say that as an example in a way, because it takes a village, and we my village, you know, is helping out, you know, youngins, you know, grow and prosper and succeed and learn through their journey. You know, my kid right now, pretty much I'm my immediate family pack, my brothers and sisters, is the oldest. You know, currently right now she's in college, you know, doing her thing, learning and taking some big steps on her own. And you know, she actually sat back and listened to me, stuff like that. And it's like, oh,
No, this TikTok.
oh, she definitely sat back and watched, you know, watched me and listened to everything I talked to her about as I lectured to her. You know what I mean? And she get be over here like, all right, damn, when you gonna shut up? Well, he right though. Sometimes she may have to bump her head a few times, but she always come back and say, Dad, you're right. I just had to find out for myself. So that'd be the main thing too. Like, you know, me and her mother was talking today, and she was like,
And today, and
no, me and her mother was talking today.
oh, I didn't
Today, you know, like,
the
we was talking today about our daughter, you know, and for a long time, me and her had very much enemy lines.
He said email not working.
Okay, so and as time grew, as time progressed by, and as time prevailed with us through our maturity and learning, you know, each other and learning how to be copacetic with each other, you know, in terms with our daughter, things have got better. And not only did she sat there, you know, got a chance to sit back and look at our daughter from how the way she wanted to get perceived. She understands her now and goes on to great leaps, man. So definitely to those fathers out there, man. It's never easy, but it's always worth it.
Yeah.
Big shout out to y'all. Shout out to us.
Mm-hmm.
To us. Now we ain't signing out of no happy Father's Day. No happy Father's Day to the fathers that's not doing shit for their kids. Y'all don't get no happy Father's Day at all. Get a fucking bag of coal and sing your and ladies put their ass on child support and find them motherfuckers. I was gonna say mother pluckers. A motherfucker came in my mouth. So
that's wild.
So yeah. Big shout out to fathers out there. All right, so now let's you know, big happy Father's Day. Hold on, people. So, you know what I mean? So, my great fellas out there, take this moment, get your shot going. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Today's your day. Ladies, kids, let the homie kick it. drink his beer, chill his out, whatever, watch his TV, show him up. You know what I mean? He got 24 hours to do everything in respectable minds, but to celebrate more than anything. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Ladies, you might want to pop out, do a little something strange for some change. Just saying.
$3 for the holler.
I'm just saying, got to feed the man in fantasy now. You can't be playing with it.
Listen, everybody that's on here and you're watching, if you have my TikTok, y'all can join us live on my TikTok. We're not on at this point. We're on the Boss Man joint.
Let them know where to go to again, brother.
Hold on. So I pull up the live right now. It's live. You'll see me. It's Boss Man. Boss.man2476
on TikTok. If you want to go home, pull over to TikTok and join, on another platform. Also, where we definitely got the DJ on another accord, because we couldn't come into the studio setting that we got now because it's messed up. So
we have,
let's say. So, with that being said, DJ, happy birthday. Happy Father's Day.
Happy birthday.
Happy Father's Day, man. Yes, sir.
I think it's a happy birthday.
I'm finna go holiday too.
Balls.
And speaking of celebrations and shout outs, because this is what this segment is for a second.
Let's hear it.
Definitely want to give a happy belated birthday to the late, great Tupac Shakur. Heavily happy birthday. One of the most electric, poetic lyricists / artists in the rap game that was very monumental, definitely to my upbringing, because he just meant so much to the culture, in so many different ways. And his birthday was the 16th. We definitely want to give him a big shout out, man. Definitely, because he's so much a legend, man. Anybody got anything to say about Pop?
No.
Definitely a legend. Tupac was 110%. Hey, 110%. One of my favorite artists. You listen to
a couple of his jams.
You know what I mean? Battle Bad Soldier.
Huh?
Yeah. Dear Mama. Me Against the World. The album was so crazy. Machiavelli.
Brenda's Got a Baby's fire.
Yeah. Troublesome.
What's that joint?
I Get Around.
How many brothers fell victim to the streets? Recipes, little nigga, it is a head for a G.
California Love.
I thought that was one of his weakest songs.
Nah.
It was a heavy commercial.
Fresh out of jail. California Screaming. I stepped on the screen, I hear more screaming. Come on, man. That was one of his best hits. And featured with Dr. Dre. And
you know what I'm saying? It's heavy commercial.
Yeah. I mean,
like Hector and Josh.
I mean, Tupac was just so electric, and Tupac was just so controversial, unpredictable, but creative, and a heavy hit at the same time because you didn't know what angle he gonna crush it on. Because he could come at you.
Hit him up was crazy.
One of the best controversial diss rap songs ever made. Hit him up. He could come at you on some controversial political-ish and drop a bomb. He can come at you poetically, drop some bombs, and he can come at you relentlessly, and made some crazy fire music. And it's like, oh, hell yeah. What? You know what I'm saying? Definitely that's what Tupac. So Tupac, man, happy heavenly birthday, related from here at this point to you and your family. Definitely, those who love Tupac, if you came from our era, our era, You know, I'm gonna celebrate him. And what yesterday? Was it 19th was Juneteenth, right?
Friday.
Friday. Okay. Yeah. So Friday
We did show Juneteenth, sir.
Yeah, we did. All right. And speaking of that, right?
Let's get into something, Dix.
Let's bring up Obama is having a I believe he just let's see, I believe his
Obama Presidential Center.
Yeah, I believe his presidential center, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at it. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do, people. Sorry. Take that back. All right. So Obama recently, recently opened up a center called Obama Presidential Center. Now, the Obama Presidential Center is a museum,
Right.
library, and education project in Chicago
Why wouldn't it be?
to commemorate the presidency of Barack Obama, the 45th President of the United States. The center includes a museum, like I said, community and conference facilities, and houses the nonprofit Obama Foundation. Also included with the center is a branch of the Chicago Public Library and a community athletic facility within a broad expanse and playground. A dedication ceremony was held on June 18th before opening to the public the next day on June 19th, which was Juneteenth Day.
That's crazy.
So big shout out to Obama. Oh, that's
fire.
He came back to his community, you know, and
he showed Michelle, let me turn this on there.
He definitely came back to his community. He came back to his community, man. After all his success and everything he did on the political, presidential level.
How many presidents really go back though and do what he did?
Not too many. I haven't heard of one yet.
I haven't heard of one either.
So we both doing the same thing of the guessing game.
Right. But then some of them probably do something and it just don't be as big as this. Because he is the first black president of our time. He's not the actual first black president. Oh, what I mean by that?
Oh, break it down for him.
Listen, John Henson is the first black president, people, of the United States of America. Obama is the first black president under the Constitution of America. So that's the biggest difference right there. So the first man ever to be a president of this nation was a black man. Don't ever let them can get you confused.
But see, if you're looking at this image, and everything like that, like it looks like it's like I'm trying to figure out like it's sort of like look a little bit comparison to it's a monumental symbol statue in New York somewhere. Sort of looks like that, but it's not big as it. It's more slender and it's a little higher. I forgot what it's called.
What, one in the Twin Towers?
No. It's another sort of statue that looks like that, but it's not like a public place where you can enter and go in and out. It's just a statue, like a symbol. It's in New York, I believe. Well, I could be wrong, but it looks similar. Obama, whole new structure and everything and building that he put up in Chicago, similar to some other sort of historic statue. Now, that's in the back of my mind, but I just can't, figure
in New York. Let me see. You got the hype. That is wild.
You said the hype.
Yeah, that was wild.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what I don't know, but a big, shout out / celebration for the new Obama Presidential Center in Chicago. So, all y'all Chicagoans, that live there or live close by to
they'll check that out.
Definitely enjoy that.
They definitely did.
Utilize the resources he has.
Do that.
Enjoy it. I respect it, and that's a real good big thing, man.
It is.
That's a real
shout out to the Obama family.
Yeah. Like people don't realize how important like libraries is. Like
when was the last time you was in a library? Talking about people don't realize.
Oh man,
The last person I just talked to that was at the library was my lady and my little sister. I don't hear you talking about a library. Where your library card at?
No, what? I never I think like a month and a half ago I was there because I had to get some papers and sometimes like when I was going to college for a period of time, I sort of try to stay away from the library because I used to bring like books home that just what I mean, like sometimes once you get into like, and that'd be the thing about educational progression, the people that people become more informed, more educationally inclined if they read or learning something they like. Like you're not gonna sit there and read a book about something you don't find interesting at all, for real. You might try, say if it's like a homework assignment or something like that, where it's like sort of like forced to, because you gotta learn about something, to present something in class and get a grade for something. For instance, case in point, give you a good example. When I was going to hack for like 2 years, so about 2 years, 2 years, and they have something called the McCormick Library. Pretty much once you come in, walk down in the middle to the right is the McCormick Library. Okay. And like every day they have like 3 books outside, or you go inside, they have like 3 interesting books or whatever about history or whatever that you can just take home and yours. But one time I was taking a class called The Study of Anthropology. Took me a little while to say that right. Study of Anthropology. I'm like, what the hell is that? Went to my counselor, like, what the hell is this? Why did you learn this? What else? She like, you know what? I'm like, no. But it was one of my electives. So what I learned is like anthropology. Anthropology is a study of mankind. So I had to get certain type of books. And I got an anthropology book, and the stuff I was learning in that book. At first I thought it would be boring as hell. Oh my God, this shit is whack. And I started off with the first few pages, messed around, got to the middle of the chapter, and before I know it, within like a week, and it was more interesting than I thought. And I want to get a C plus for that class.
First of all, you should have never said that out loud. Yeah. You should have kept that to yourself.
C plus, good, man. Shit, man. C plus, especially in something like you just probably wasn't really like you know too much about. He doing but yeah, okay. And so yeah, big shout out to Obama. And never
Cheryl out there. And other news.
Wait a second,
let's get it. Yo, this is wild. This is wild, crazy.
Come on, people.
Listen, this is like because of The Walking Dead. This is what this stems from.
Because a lot of things is, a lot of people get hooked on different things. And sometimes some people get prescribed certain type of stuff. And
I can do it.
The side effects don't never get explained expansially and carefully to somebody that's taking some sort of medication, to where, okay, it's a certain time and point where it's good to get you back to functioning,
right,
back to the health that you kind of get back to.
Right.
And it's the other side where the side effects
is just
could draw you a little bit longer on it than they want you to. So they try to measure how much you should take for a certain amount of time. Now, while I'm saying that, y'all, you see it, Station Heroin Ban.
Station heroin.
Ban.
Listen. Hold on.
Pennsylvania plan.
See, listen, y'all don't understand what he's saying when he's saying station.
Let me break it down to y'all.
Please do, sir. Let them know what you mean.
Man, listen, Pennsylvania ain't playing.
What they doing?
When I used to work in the medical field, sometimes I get I worked on the critical units, and at some points I get shipped down and go help out in the ER. And a lot of times people be coming from other towns and counties because their hospitals be overflowed because they be having a lot of people coming in there from overdose, stuff like that. So they got hit with that Narcan. Wake up.
Right.
Or pump their stomach or something. You do that right.
That's a wild cause.
Now, Pennsylvania Capitol House passes gas station heroin ban.
You say what? So wait. The gas station is doing this?
It says Pennsylvania Capital Star, PA, passes gas station heroin ban. Okay? And the near anonymous vote, the state house passes a bill Monday that will ban the sale of it's been dubbed gas station heroin. Or, I gotta say this is a medical name. This thing is crazy, y'all.
First of all, the fact that the gas station is selling heroin, wow. That's wow right there. We need to talk about that. They banned it. No wonder why they closed down that speedway right there.
Yeah, man.
On the corner of Market, man. And maybe they was in on it, man.
Tell you, hold on, I'll get the name for
that shit closed. I think people out here looking like The Walking Dead.
Now, the name of it,
Tynectine?
The name of it was called gas station, been dubbed gas station heroin or Tynectine.
That's when these niggas, when you go there and they be like, yo, man, you got $1 so I get something to eat?
No, see, thing is, they be having these side type of, like, not really like the real authentic thing as THC, but something like old brand type of stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, like,
and have different sort of ingredients and stuff like that that's mixed into it that takes from other stuff. You know what I mean? That could put it almost one molecule from it being a full glass of whatever. So
they got that hemp. That's what they have to give you. They put a little everything. Wow. That's wow.
Hundreds of documented cases from users becoming addicted, overdosing, like I said, and unaliving with one fatality in Fayetteville County a couple of months ago and another fatality in Bucks County. So people...
That says Fayette.
Fayette? Yeah, Fayette.
It's French. It's French when you pronounce it.
Fayette.
Fayette.
I said Fayetteville. My bad. I'm going to say Fayette. I think I'm looking like... Well...
In Bucks County.
Yeah, Bucks County.
That's not that far.
Yeah, Fayette and Bucks County.
Fayette kind of far.
Yeah, definitely.
Bucks is... I think, if I'm not wrong, Bucks is going back towards, like, Allentown and shit. I believe it's that way.
There's been some fatalities in different counties concerning this, gas stations style little, quote drug that people have been getting addicted to. And it's not looking good because something, and that's my another knock in a way with some things when we're going to start talking about what we should mainly focus on. There's a lot of people out here with bad addictions, suffering, and they don't get the medical help they should get or need, because a lot of times, they don't qualify for some program. So now they gotta wait slouch around the ER and hopefully get taken care of for the night. Like to hit with some sort of Narcan or something to get
And that's wild.
Excuse me, that'd be the problem because they can pass all the bills they want, but the thing about when you pass a bill, how effective is the bill you pass depends on how the way you can enforce it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, sir. They started taxing them gas station people all crazy. Man, they shut down the gas station. I ain't never seen a gas station shut down a day in my life. Only thing I've seen them do was rebrand their name. It went from that shit was Hess to Speedway. Once it turned Speedway and all them zombies started coming in, boom. Like I told you, this little dude, he was doing a prank, y'all. But he asked this dude coming out the gas station, he's like, hey man, you got $1, you got some change. You know what that man told him? He said, listen, little nigga, change start from within and walk right the fuck off. It was so smooth. It's like, huh? Like, yo, the little nigga was fucked up. Now he got bread. The dude, he was doing like a prank to see. Yeah. Because you know how they be like pranking people and then they be like, oh, congratulations, you won $10,000.
Yeah.
Shit like that. I think he was one of them. But when that dude told him that shit, he was like, damn.
Well, is he trying to say something?
I don't hear him.
But, okay. Now,
no, he muted his mic.
The bill sponsor, Andrew Kuzma, Republican, Washington, warned Caffertine, whatever, which is legally prescribed as an anti-suppressant.
All right.
Okay. In some countries, it is federally unregulated in America, and so Commonwealth.
That's wow, though. The gas station.
Oh, and sold in gas stations and head shops across the Commonwealth. Sorry. It produces opiate-like effects in high doses.
Yeah, that's when you see all it. You see how things be walking dead, city bobbing.
There goes some of the side effects if you take that.
That's it.
Okay. And it can also cause addiction, seizures, psychosis, and loss of consciousness, according to the partnership mission.
Wow. It can cause psychosis. That's crazy. Loss of consciousness. Well, so can a good BJ get lost consciousness, but whatever. Seizures, BJ can do that too. Nah, but that's wow. And addiction. I'm sorry, people. I read that wrong too. That's crazy. But the gas station. Yeah, how do you feel about this gas station heroin? People, the DJ was talking. Hold on. I'm saying that. Hold on. All right, bad. The DJ. Yo. The DJ. Yo.
Okay, so people, and my main gripe with this thing is this epidemic in a way.
Sometimes only when it hits a certain place is it bad. Yeah. When it hits one place, it's not really that bad. But listen, I just think if it's hitting a gas station, it's just bad because everybody goes to a gas station. They could be giving this to the kids out there too, fam. Let's think about that too.
Kids could be buying it.
Kids could be buying shit, all that. Like, yo, yeah, they got a pocket.
I mean, it's sort of like just like quote unquote with heroin when it hit hard. You know, a lot of like counties and towns was getting hit devastatingly bad due to that because of the widespread.
Nah, when heroin hit, fam, we wasn't even born yet.
Well, I'm talking about while I was born. Like,
that's two different things.
No, heroin is hard in York. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. It's heavy, man. Believe it or not, people used to come down to Harrisburg Hospital.
Yeah, that's a far drive.
You know what I mean?
That's way too far to drive.
Well, you understand one major thing, like like whether they local hospital where they at is overflow with other patients, and they gonna do this, gonna do that, so they got to.
Yeah, I dig that, but I'm just saying, that's a fucking drive.
It is, but it's like it's crazy, man. It's like one of the biggest problems in our country, along beside economics, is the addiction level of, certain drugs, people addicted to certain type of drugs. It's crazy.
Got a wild question. So check this out. So we pay Border Patrol.
Yeah.
We pay the CBP, that's Customs and Border Patrol, right?
Correct. Yeah.
We pay the HSI, right? That's Homeland Security, right?
Right.
How the fuck is drugs still getting here if y'all knocking these people off and getting all these shits off the street and all that shit? You telling me that y'all do this shit 24/7, 7 days a week, and they still getting the shit in?
Man, listen, you gotta say one of these things.
Yeah.
Not, with all that being set up and said and done, it's always a crack in the paint with something to slide through.
Yeah, it's called the governmental. No, they helping out.
Somebody getting paid off.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, like that back door open and they could go.
Did they?
So it's like it's always some sort of slip and a slide. And you get everybody else.
People, I know y'all be watching to catch a smuggler, man. You know what I'm saying? Look how many people they arrest at the airport.
Not even just the ones that's running, the ones is the officers and stuff, and the people that work within them departments that be compromised and all that.
Yeah. Listen. I was watching this one episode. This shit broke this dude down. He was crying, fam. He did not want to arrest his man. His man was with the fuck shit. And he didn't know. His man just got away from him. He's like, nah, man, he said he think he had vid this amount of time with vid and shit. And then when it got lifted, all the bands and shit. So he like, yeah, he think, man, son was caking. He arrested him and he started crying.
Yeah, because it's like, I can understand that sort of emotional reaction because, like, damn, I've been at your house with your family, kids, events, watch you, elevate this, that, we build this bond together, and now I got to do the most
wildest shit.
This honorable thing.
Like, you did this, not me.
And all people that, like, damn, I got to sit there and go, yeah, man, I got to arrest your ass. It's
just wow.
It's messed up, man.
And people be putting themselves in a situation, but like the gas station heroin thing is crazy, son. That's wild.
Matter of fact, we're gonna keep it here. Yep, we're gonna keep it here with this because people not only, with that, the government ain't playing around with, you know what I mean? Government all over, you know what I mean? It's not playing no more, it seems like.
No.
Now, what I'm saying is 7
Yeah.
people sentenced to prison.
Oh, wait, you got the picture?
No live today. Hold up, y'all. My sister said no live today. We live.
What the fuck is that? She's bug. She's on TikTok. She's on mine.
Sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, I'm saying these things, y'all. 7 people sentenced to prison for $31 million in coupon fraud
First of all,
in Virginia.
what the fuck is coupon fraud?
Let's see, according to the court documents from at least April of 2017.
Oh, nah, they was getting it in, fan. They was cashing out.
Hold on. On May 20th, Lori and others of Virginia Beach used a computer to design, curate, and produce a wide variety of counterfeit coupons.
Confederate.
Y'all finna say Confederate. Counterfeit coupons in her Virginia Beach home and use social media and apps to find groups of coupon enthusiasts and sell them the counterfeit coupons. What's up, sis? Thank you. Y'all scammers, man. Y'all need to cut this out, man. Over here scamming people, man. Girl, you was just going over here trying to get some free coupons on. You know?
First of all, I'm not knocking them.
7 people. Y'all finna go to jail.
They are going to
Y'all finna go to jail like a motherfucker.
But, bro, listen. $31 million in coupons. What wasn't I notified about this?
Bro, they got a mean run. Listen to the run. From April 2017 through May of 2020.
My man, I heard what you said, but what I'm trying to figure out is $31 million.
Hmm?
Okay, so 7 times 5. 7 times 5 is what?
Sure.
They 4 mil short.
Yep.
Everybody probably got about 2 to 3 mil. Not bad. But what the fuck kind of coupons was they making that got them $31 million? See, that's what we need to know, sir. That's what we need to know.
What type of coupons?
Yes, sir. What type of coupons was they making?
Let me.
I need to know.
Let me see.
What kind of coupons was this, sir? Because that's crazy.
You can go further in the archives of
$31 million in coupons?
Oh, God.
I don't have the right friends. And it was in Virginia Beach?
Oh.
So they ran this for 3 years, and then they got found out 6 years after they stopped?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Somebody told.
Yeah, you know.
It had to be. Because if we ran this for 3 years, and then we started in 2017, stopped in 2020, right?
Right.
Then we get caught in 2026. Yeah, something happened. Somebody told.
For every dollar paid to Tellens, and that's the last name.
Mm-hmm.
First name was Lori, last name Tellens. Customers received an estimated $50 in counterfeit coupons. And analysts determined that the scheme caused a total loss of approximately $31 million to retailers and manufacturers.
$31,817,997. That's
correct.
So listen, they were eating. They found a way to beat the system. It's crazy, but damn.
Because see, what she was doing, well, check it out.
Let me hear it.
You know what I mean? And this is me trying to understand for what, because they ain't really going into clear details of what happened completely.
Oh shit, a 3-year run that
Right.
31 million is crazy.
Because see, that's what they mean by when they said, like those coupons was giving people discounts off of things so they could get things at a cheaper price.
Yeah.
But you already know the game.
So listen, so $150 coupon, you paying probably what, like $25?
Well, say for instance, you only paying like $50.
Right.
You know what I mean? Say you paying like, say something was marked as like $250. You come in here with a $150 coupon, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're knocking off a substantial amount of money, which causing the company and manufacturers money off the product.
Okay.
And the coupons, just racking up. And these companies and manufacturers is getting hit and losing profit. And, they still got to pay for the operations. They still got to pay for the products to come in. They still got to pay for everything else with the buildings standing up. The people,
That's why.
So it's causing them to pay others and themselves. So, of course, they're like, hold on, wait a minute. Where is this stemming from?
Right.
Who's doing all this?
And then they found out after 31 million, what was that? $817,997.
Yeah.
That is bananas.
The thing is, see, it's not like it just happened in one location. It was probably spread out.
No, it happened at her crib. It says that. It happened
Living out her crib, but she was definitely spreading it out.
Oh, yeah, she's probably spreading it out to people.
All on,
but the main her shit was her spot.
And they found that shit.
That is crazy.
They found out the source, like, okay, where this getting printed?
But they might not get that much time. We're going to follow back up on this story.
We're going to double dip back on that. But that's crazy.
Sentence to prison.
Going to jail for over there scamming, trying to get over.
Yeah, man, listen, the way price is, man, listen.
I'm going to say, I ain't really not 110%, but shit. You know what I mean? I'll just get on your scammers Friday.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Eggs was just at like fucking $12.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
I don't even really eat eggs for real.
I don't either, but shit.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Yo, listen, man. I'm telling you, man. Government is
all running by these farms.
It's not playing with y'all over here, man.
See, that's the good thing about living in a country state. For real. Fresh food. And, you got these farms out here. So the farmers were sitting back. They were sitting back enjoying life, bruh. They had a little station set up to where you can just come through. Or you can take your eggs, but you got to leave that money.
And speaking of somebody taking something, right? Like we said, through that line out there. It's not about somebody taking, it's about somebody saving.
What'd he do?
Check it out. This guy right here, by the name of Bob Berlin, gonna do like a blockbuster deal, right?
Okay.
Him and some other investors gonna try to pull up and save places like Pizza Hut.
Okay.
So the blockbuster deal that Bob Berlin is involved with his company, Long Range Capital, will acquire the entirety of the brand's business outside of China this week. Yum Brands announced that it has agreed to sell the 68-year-old chain in 2 deals to totaling $2.7 billion. Private equity firm Long Range Capital will acquire the brand business outside of China for approximately $1.5 billion. Now, what I'm saying about that is, check it out.
Listen, the moment someone says, I will take at this point podcast off your hand for $2.7 billion, what do y'all think I'm going to do? If we worth 2.7, that means we worth a little bit more than that, champ. We need it all. I need it all.
He said, I need it all.
Yeah, man. I'm like, listen, first I gotta go with my man, figure it out. Then I gotta see what the other one trying to do. So, you saying 2.7? What's that? That's what, 246.
Now,
You cut me a bill, you can get them. You can get them to 150,000. We good.
it says the Connecticut-based firm, which was founded in 2019 by Bob Berlin, has a track record in fast food turnarounds. Okay.
All right, nah. Son know what he doing there.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut. Okay, people.
Not just Pizza Hut, few franchises he's saving, but Pizza Hut and Arby's is, one of the main.
Arby's is nasty. I don't know why the hell he trying to save Arby's.
Check. It says Berlin previously engineered a renewal at Arby's.
Gross.
In a press release, he said he looked forward to working with Pizza Hut's execs team and franchises to drive its next phase of growth. Young China Holdings, which became an independent company after spinning off from Young Brands in 2016, required to change China operations for approximately $1.2 billion.
Man, shit. It's a big
What led Pizza Hut to sell?
Let's hear this.
Brad Heller is a senior partner in West Monroe's mergers and acquisition practice and has been an advisor on more than 500 complex transitions.
Mm-hmm.
He told Incorporate that the deal reflects a deliberate strategic choice rather than a distressed exit. Instead of trying to beat Domino's or another competitor, management can now spend their time focusing on growing the franchises, he added.
Okay, so listen, basically what he's saying is Pizza Hut is dying, Domino's got their foots on their neck, and then I'm not gonna lie, Little Caesars pizza is fire. Sorry.
Yeah.
That $5 pizza, fire.
It depends.
Papa John, no, that's just fire. Only it's fire like during like games, like events, shit like that, where you just need to grab like something quick. I mean, we don't have CC's, so Little Caesars and CC's, basically.
I know. It depends on where you get it, because sometimes some franchises and some locations don't cook it good.
Do not get Little Caesars from UD. No.
Yeah, I agree.
They don't cook. No, they don't. They're horrible. They don't cook your fucking pizza all the way. They just rush it. That should be Gouda sauce cheese. You gotta go to Lemoyne. They cook it. Yeah, that's Lemoyne. They cook it all the way.
Oh yeah, fire. Yeah, I agree with him on that.
Papa John's is another one.
Where's a Papa John's location? I haven't seen one in a minute.
Papa John's in Lemoyne.
I ain't seen one. By where?
Bro, what are you talking about? If you go down Market Street where Little Caesars is, walk to the right hand side. There will be a Papa John's.
Oh. I haven't had no sort of pizza or dish from Papa John's in years.
Nah, Papa John's fire. Papa John's is better than Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, though, has the best breadsticks and marinara sauce. Domino's is better than Pizza Hut. It doesn't even matter what y'all say. That's my opinion, my truth. Okay, that's how I feel. Domino's is better, but their quality is what's making them bad. Like you said, it's the stores that you go to.
Yeah.
I go to Lemoyne, I get good food. I go over here to South 29th Street. Fam, I'll be waiting forever. Dude delivered my food. He didn't bring my fucking pizza. He brought everything else except my pizza.
But do you think, like, what sort of way creatively and
they're gonna come up with a new
advertising wise you could reinvent and bring back Pizza Hut to make it more relevant?
It's easy. Okay. All you gotta do is come up with a new ad, a new way to do pizza Boom. You be watching TikTok too. Did you see how the dude sat there and made a cheeseburger pizza? He took a frozen pizza, put it on the grill, grilled some burgers, threw some cheese on it. Boom. Wild, crazy, but it would work. Like all they gonna have to do. Remember, they got that fucking pizza box.
Yeah.
It's like what, $30 or some shit. That should feed the whole family. It's fire. Their wings are trash. That's their problem. Their wings are trash.
Yeah.
Their pizza is too greasy. That's another thing. Not all pizza spots are that greasy. Domino's is not that greasy.
No.
Pizza Hut is greasy as fuck.
I don't know, but some Domino chains, they don't have the best cooks behind the the table.
I'm with you on that one.
The new Domino spot over there on 6th Street.
Where?
Uptown.
A Domino's?
Yeah,
on 6th Street?
Yeah, over there at that old Jamaican restaurant spot. That used to be that was right next door to that gas station.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, right on 6th Street. You check it out.
6 and what?
McClay.
There's a Domino's?
Yeah, right on 6th Street, man. You go down 6th Street.
I'm on 6th Street. You said 6 and McClay.
Yeah.
What Jamaican restaurant?
It used to be that Jamaican restaurant over there.
Oh, right across from fucking ABC discount and then Chinese restaurant.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know they used to. I went there like 2 weeks ago. I went over there and got me like a little dish to see what's it for. Okay, let's see what's up. You know, I got no location, but the problem is, I know
cooks.
that, and plus, you know, they just got
they in the
hood, and that's the problem. They got the, you know.
Nah, but see, listen, because in the hood you get that's food, fam. Not all the time. Nah, but it be like little hood gyms.
Some
where little hood gyms.
Like what's that? Third Emerald. No, what's that third? Is that Third Emerald over there, that Chinese restaurant?
That's Emerald.
Yeah, Third Emerald. Yeah. They got some good Chinese food.
Nah, the best Chinese food in Harrisburg, fan, is Hong Kong Ruby.
Where's that at? In Plaza?
Linguist Town.
Oh, Linguist Town.
My man, listen, they got the best Chinese food. They shit is fresh.
I'm just saying, we just saying.
Yeah, but nah, back on this. But yeah, Pizza Hut, I don't know, fam, because Pizza Hut, there's only like 2 Pizza Huts out there. Wow. No, there is only 2. There's the one on Paxton and there's the one on Front Street. I normally get my shit from Front Street.
Yeah, Front Street probably.
Because Paxton Street got too many ratchet people work there. And Front Street got maybe like 2 ratchet people, but there's always a higher up on Front Street.
Well, my amazing people, check this out. That UFC event that was hosted from the White House.
Hosted in front of the White House?
Yeah, it went down from the White House. It was hosted there at the White House.
That's wow.
It drew 200, UFC Freedom 250 drew 17 million viewers.
That's bananas.
The event staged on the White House on President Trump's 80th birthday.
That nigga 80?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, his cognitive function is gone.
This is the thing about that.
What does it is?
This is the thing about that. Okay?
You know in the comments.
I see it, but there was more like that. You know what I mean? I saw tragic, but there's other ones. Now, that event went down on Trump's 80th birthday. And people, everybody was up in arms. Some people, not everybody, a lot of people were up in arms about it. They don't understand it, but also, you know, allowing viewers was from and is in the U.S. and Latin America. Joe Rogan, who served as the announcer for Freedom 250 on his podcast, said
great.
He estimated last weekend's fight drew 150 million viewers as of Monday.
Fire.
You know,
Because you got to think, listen, a lot of dudes that's fighting, right? Now, they from all over, but a lot of them is either American or they from a Latin American country.
Yeah.
Like, most of them, majority of them come from Brazil. There's no way around it.
Salvador.
I don't know no Salvadorian fighter. Never seen nobody in the UFC with a Salvadorian flag.
Yeah, but a lot of them do come from Brazil.
Majority of them come from Brazil. I ain't saying all,
But some of them.
but Brazil holds a big.
Yeah.
Why? Because of Royce Gracie, the Gracie family established that Brazil is something to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they proved it.
Oh, they proved it for sure.
Definitely proved it.
Man, Royce Gracie pounded out at the cause. He destroyed a dude, fan. That's even more crazy. So double back on that, boys. But he did his joint, choked dude out. Dude was way big. Royce Gracie like 135. He fighting some. This is when UFC had no weight classes. But after that, Anderson Silva came through. What's his name? Vitor Belfort. There was a bunch of Brazilians. What's his name? One weight
class.
It doesn't matter. They was coming through and destroying. Mauricio Shogun Hoover.
Yeah.
Jose Aldo was coming through. It's mad Brazilians that came through. Did their numbers, but in UFC, the greatest UFC fighter. Me personally, I can only pick, if I gotta pick one, can I pick two?
One.
I can only pick one.
Well, you go with two. Let's go with two.
I go with two?
Yeah, you got it.
St. Pierre and John Jones. There ain't nothing else to talk about after that. That combination right there. Because both of them, okay, St. Pierre.
I go with John Jones.
Over St. Pierre?
No, you said two. I go with John Jones, number one.
Well, who else?
I want to say Royce Gracie, but I will go with. I would say Royce Gracie because he was definitely one of the greatest. He won the first two UFCs.
Yo, my man, he got dominated. I watched Matt Hughes.
That
Destroy
was past his prime. That's right. That was past his prime.
No, but his jiu-jitsu, Gracie jiu-jitsu, stood the test of time. It's still getting taught to this day.
Yeah.
But
the funny thing is his brother Rickson is better than him. They didn't let the father, Rickson and the father was always bumping heads
because he knew that how Royce was definitely better for their brand.
Yeah, but
he might not have been a better fighter, but for their brand.
Yeah. Well, sure, but now Rickson was a better fighter than all of them but the problem with Rickson was he gonna do the fucking one. And that's where the problem came in.
And that's where
they like, nah, you gonna fuck around, you win the belt.
You gonna get twisted out.
You gonna just do what you want. We ain't gonna get contact. You be over there surfboarding or something.
See, that's when like everybody be like, yo, what is the best ground sport to have? I'm not gonna lie to people. I feel.
Listening.
Wrestling stifles jujitsu. Every dude that was a champion, that was Brazilian, lost to a wrestler.
I agree with wrestling.
Wrestling stifles that shit.
Yeah, I agree with wrestling.
Now, it doesn't always. No. You understand? But 95% of the time, a wrestler is going to go ahead and beat a Brazilian.
Oh, yeah. Because you wrestling, like, when it comes to, like, close combat, the tussling and stuff.
Yeah, you want wrestling, grappling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But them Like John Jones is a wrestler.
Right.
Matt Hughes was a wrestler.
But John Jones striking is crazy.
It is. But you also got to think, though, John Jones got an 84-inch reach. You know what I mean? Saying, how many times you going to run in on that? And his elbows, a fist, his forearm, like, that man's just dangerous.
He uses his body as a weapon, as you should. When you
okay, listen. You got $5 million on the line.
Okay.
And they be like, yo, listen, you got to go fight John Jones. What's the deal?
I'll fight him. Get my ass kicked real bad. I'll fight that $5 million. You know what I mean? Like, see,
I'm not even taking a chance. I watched him punch somebody out with an elbow and they went to sleep. I'm not taking that chance. He choked the man out and knew that the man was asleep. He choked out Lyoto Machida. He knew Lyoto was asleep. You know when you choke someone out, you can feel their body drop.
Yeah.
He felt that body drop and he kept choking. Big John saved Lyoto. Nah. John Jones gonna be the type of person you gotta go ahead and up that power.
But you know how hard it is, like, like to physically, like, really, like, choke somebody. It's hard. You know what I mean?
No, it's not that hard as you.
It is.
Paul, it's not.
It is. You gotta understand something. Somebody else's resistance going against yours.
No, you just what?
You gotta slide it over.
Yeah. No, you just gotta know what you're doing. Because the majority of the UFC dudes, when they lock in that choke, so what they do is once they get that arm right there, right? This arm is what's gonna go ahead and sneak up under your chin. Once that chin is up in the air and that arm's over and I got that lock, you're gonna sleep.
No, it depends because a lot of UFC dudes, when they do that, what they usually do too in the process of doing that, they straighten the person out. So therefore, body can't move because your body can't when it's locked in. Yeah, you know.
But listen, they got massive chokes though. It's not like the rear naked choke is when they lock the hooks in and they got the body triangle. So not only are they choking you, you can't breathe at all, fam, because they got their legs wrapped around your stomach. So now you trying to breathe. They're pressing on your lungs too, sir.
Yeah,
you're going to sleep.
Yeah, they got the body too.
The front face, yeah. The front face choke is when they just got it. They got you in that joint. You sleeping. It depends on. It depends. John Jones choked this man out standing up.
Yeah, you can do that, but the thing is, a lot of times too, it'll be dudes that sit there and go for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they may seem like you got locked in and all that, but the person, their opponent, resisting and moving and getting out that choke to the point where by the time the choke is strong and locked in, your arms are burnt out.
Sir, listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. One thing for sure, two things for certain. It is rare when someone takes your back that you getting up out of that red choke.
That's different.
That shit's rare.
Yeah, that is rare, but the thing is, like, what I'm saying, like, every time I see people, now last like some people that, technically sound and work, been practicing on their defense for just in case they run into a scenario.
Oh, yeah, like they all practice.
They like, okay, I'm going to do this way and, go him off that way. Then it's like, now I get my balance. Now it's like, now, like, because sometimes if your arms, you can burn your arms out. And anyway, in any sort of type of form of fight, your arms will get burned out.
Yeah, but they only gas out when you trying to, okay, so you got somebody, say they got your back. Pause. They got you in the mouth. Now they trying to flatten you out and they just fucking If the referee don't stop it, yeah, he done gassed himself out because he's just trying to inflict damage and he's gonna choke you.
Yeah.
Anytime they take your back, they're gonna choke you. There's nothing else.
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about them taking your back.
Oh, no, I'm just saying in general. Yeah. Anytime. Even when you defending, just say you fighting and you defending, you're burning out. Like dudes is gassing, all that shit. It takes a special kind of dude.
I mean, offense, even defending and going on an offensive approach, either which way you exuberant energy, because it's hard if you ain't strategic enough, to go after somebody in a smart way.
Yes.
You'll burn yourself out with your offense. Now somebody uses your offense against you.
Right.
They can beat you because you tried it out.
But then a lot of them dudes, somebody trying to punch you in the face and rearrange your face. Your strategy goes out the window. You're in survival mode. Now you got strategy. Okay, say you got a 3-round fight, 3-round, 5-minute fight. Now you might use strategy first, second round. Third round, say you behind. Now you gotta evade that damn strategy. You either gotta go for the knockout or the submission. It's one or the other. There is no in between. There is no tomorrow. You heard what he told Rocky.
Well, I mean, like, be like boxer, wrestler, whatever type of combat sport you in. Everybody has their own set style that they're originally good in. Like some boxers are good sluggers. Some boxers are good counter punchers. Some boxers.
There ain't no boxers slugging today.
I ain't talking about today. I'm just saying, period. Every boxer have a different type of style of fighting. Everybody don't fight the same.
No.
You know what I mean? So what happens is when you get to a certain point, like you were saying, and when you're in some sort of desperation scenario,
you
gotta go back into your natural form.
Sure.
I don't care who you is. If you're a defensive person, the first thing you're gonna rely on your defense, so you have to use your offense against them. If you just somebody that just all about offensive onslaught, that's gonna kick right in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, this UFC event was very sort of monumental in a way. I mean, some people didn't like it because some people felt like as if
it being on the White House lawn was wild.
They felt like
that just goes to show you that Trump can do whatever he wants.
But him and Dana White are good friends.
First of all, do not sit here and lie on Dana. Hold on. Dana also said he ain't with none of the fuck shit that's gonna be over.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, you can be friends with somebody, but don't be with the other side of their nonsense. But a lot of people say, oh well,
I mean, and plus, Dana White no money, my man.
Yeah, but he was money, right?
Nah.
He was money in that event.
My man, listen, think about it like this. How many champions fought at this event?
I mean, but I hear what you're saying.
That's how you know he didn't lose money.
No, he said he lost money. I ain't saying what I said.
Dana White said he lost money.
Yeah, he said, he did it as a
charity.
It's like a favorite charitable thing for, like sponsoring the president.
I don't know. I think Dana White capping, man.
Now he said, he said that because a lot of people are saying that they was mad at Trump because they thought that Trump used tax dollars for the event, and Dana came out like, no, he did not. I paid for the whole thing. He's like, I paid like $60 million just to make this event play out the way it's supposed to.
Hell no, Dana captain, my boy. Listen, because if he paid $60 million, right? 17 million viewers.
Yeah.
Now, was this free?
Yeah, some it was mainly for like the Army vets and stuff like that. They got like free tickets and stuff like that.
Okay, Army vets got free tickets. Yeah. But what about the people that's not Army vet?
I think
17 million of the niggas. There was no way in hell you could put up a show for 17
million. No, I mean 17 people didn't come, but 17 million viewed.
Yeah, it was probably about they had to pay for that.
Yeah,
Dana White ain't losing no paper. He can say all that bullshit. He ain't gonna lose no paper. Man, he learned from the fucking Fertitta brothers.
Yeah.
The dudes that owned UFC before.
Yeah. And
they own Zuffa and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he learned from them.
Well, you understand one major thing. He probably did lose some paper in the beginning. But just because
he made it back.
Yeah, he probably made it back. It just probably didn't really affect him like it will affect somebody else. You know what I mean? But he did lost. He was at a loss for about 60 million to let all this stuff go down.
So he paid 60 million. Okay, 17 million views. That nigga probably lost about $130,000.
That man saved that loss when he first put it all together for 60 million.
Oh, he's at a loss of 60 mil.
Yeah, so he said that.
At a loss for 60 mil.
I mean,
At the 17 million views, you know what that man probably made?
I mean, of course he probably accumulated, of course he probably, made, revenue and his returns back after, a good few days.
Man, his man paid him. He said, yo, 60 mil? Don't even worry about that.
But he definitely said that,
That's wild, though.
But, he did it for, honorable favor for the president and troops and stuff, because he was, pretty much people were saying, well, Trump was using taxpayer dollars for this and that and third, and he's like, nah, he didn't, and people, it's not me saying it, you can go look up the clip where Dana White said it himself. Now, he probably recuperated from that loss.
Right, he definitely did.
You know what I mean?
Hold on. It says Joe Rogan served as the announcer for Freedom, estimated last weekend's fight drew 150 million views. Boy, he done made his money 10 times
the Monday. Yeah, the Monday.
Yeah.
I said it took a few days, but
yeah. I mean, it was on the weekend. Trump's birthday was on the weekend. When did he turn up? Shout out to the president, man. Shout for you.
Yeah, he probably turned up. Speaking of, some type of news, and this is the news I do not like to What?
We already there? That's wild.
Yeah, man, you just been flowing, bro.
Yo, man, hold on. Let's push that. Hold on.
My man, he said, hold
on. Nah.
I got something actually.
I don't want that shit to be that's it.
He said, I want that to be the show.
Yeah.
That shit good money. My man don't know what he's talking about. But you know what? Since we're going to hold that back for 1 second, I want to talk about this. All right, people. This got to be discussed. But this is something that I definitely really want to have a side, mature conversation about. Somebody called me and asked me today, right, people, that there and their significant other was offered an invitation to some friends of men, right? Now, they're all friends of each other. So, in hindsight, the person and their significant other was contemplating on going, but due to financial decisions that need to get more attention in other aspects, they sort of sat back and reconsidered it and said, you know what, at this time, they do not want to, go. And they can't afford it because, something, this ain't the right time. Things are a little hard, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, all right. As a couple, they, agreed upon together that going to the event that they was invited to would not be a good move at the moment.
Okay.
So what they said first, now check me out. The guy, the significant other, which is, I'm talking about the male of the relationship, right?
Well, you said the guy. Oh.
The dude.
You said the guy, so I'm pretty sure they knew that you were somebody dude.
Yeah, okay. But the dude, right? He's more of a friend to the friends that invited them to the party and event because he knew them all. And he was like, you know something? Check it out. I want to pull up. He told his man, or some man back a day or so later, behind his wifey back, and say, yo, look, I really want to come to this event, man. kick it, you like, for real, the come was good. So then, being nice, you know what I mean? Like, more the honor, we want you to come. And if you do come, and if you do come, then you can sleep on that couch, you know what I mean? So, you sleep in the guest room and stuff, it's all love. Okay, boom. So, wow. The dude did all that behind his wife's back, thinking his wife was, she did.
Wait, hold on. What happened, Jen? Because I'm confused here. What's going on?
What's going on?
Missed out.
This dude, long story short,
Uh-huh.
a couple
Uh-huh.
got invited to an event.
Okay.
Upon them getting invited, they both wanted to go, but the problem was, to the woman understanding, upon her talking to her dude, they both agreed that they wasn't financially good enough to go.
Okay.
So they was gonna sit this one out, possibly to another event. And they both agreed, like, yo, look, we both think we're able to go. It's all good. You'll probably understand. The dude, right?
You ain't have fun?
No, listen. The dude calls his homeboy behind his wife's back and try to make extended arrangements for him to come.
That was wild.
You know what I mean? And kick it, after him and his wife, he done sat down and said they wasn't going to be able to go. So
dude still went?
No, listen. He didn't go at all yet. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so the dude, thought or tried to act as if his wifey wasn't going to find out about the behind the door conversation. And I think, she found out through, I guess, the friends or something like that. They probably really wanted to go. I forgot how she found out. Or
some whole ass niggas.
Now, I don't think the friends told, but I think she found out through him or something like that. Matter of fact, I think she found out through a text. She found out through a text in his new phone. Now, this couple, they are married. Okay? So, she was talking and was asking herself in a way, pretty much asking me, but I looked at me, cool. She's like, yo, look, I flipped on him about the situation because I felt like he was doing something sneaky about the whole thing. And when he was talking without me in company of the conversation and just had his moment to talk freely in a way, he didn't include me into the restructure of the plan at all. He just talked about himself when to go. I wasn't nowhere in the plans at all. He thought about himself. He ain't thinking about me at all. He didn't even think he could come tell me that, listen, look, I really do want to go. You know what I'm saying? I haven't saw my homeboy in a while. I just want to get away, get some space with my homeboy. Reset, da. And she like, yo, if you came at me like that, I would have understood.
Okay.
You'd be like, yo, look, you know what? Hey, you know what I mean? Look, you don't got to bring me as a third lady. Go ahead, have fun with your friend. I know you probably need it, but he didn't do that.
No, you can't. Listen.
So the question is, chat, did the dude do some sneaky-ish? Was the dude wrong for going behind his wifey back and try to plan his own trip to go to the event? And this the kicker. The friends of the people the event they're going to, which is their friends, is also best friends with the dude ex-girlfriend.
Nigga, wait a minute now. You don't spin black turns, twists, and hold on.
Follow me.
Hold on. You. So you immediately said that. So what you're trying to say is they're trying to get him to hook back up with his ex little bro on the low, you know what I mean, without the wife knowing. But, you know what I mean, if you stand on business, man, you ain't gonna do that whole shit. Now, listen, sometimes you do just want to go somewhere without your woman. You understand? You want to go have a little fun with your friends, but you know your limit to the fun. You're not going to. This dude was definitely messed up for going behind his wife's back. Hold on.
She did it. She know. Check.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm not hearing none of this Virgo. Listen, this is Virgo bull.
What if it's not the friends that's trying to get him to do some backdoor shit? What if he told his wife whatever she wanted at that moment to make her feel concise and relaxed, like, yeah, baby, you ain't going about it. So he could get his moment, try to do some backdoor shit. Yeah.
Okay, but now that you introduce the ex, the story takes it's a whole plot twist. Now listen, there ain't a dude on this planet that's married that has not backdoored their wife. Hold on.
Finish. Would you go to an event without your wife knowing your ex there?
Would I go to an event knowing that my ex is there?
Yeah.
No. Can I do it? Yes.
I'm just saying.
Will I do it? No. But I'm the show out type of nigga, so I'm bringing my woman with me because I want to show out some shit that she got on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We about to show out.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to explain to my lady now, man. She don't be understanding that shit. I'm showing out. We not gonna get into Q50. We about to jump in this beamy whipple. Let me go wash it first. When I come back, we about to show out.
I just want to figure out who you think is wrong in that equation.
But hold on. Okay, so listen. I didn't know about that. I thought dude was just trying to hang out with his man. If he's just trying to hang out with his man, you know what I mean? Nah, listen, yeah, niggas backdoor their wife. You know what I mean? They were like, yo, babe, listen, I'm going to do this. But, you know what I mean? Your woman knows, my nigga. She's not stupid. But at the same token, if they trying to backdoor him into fucking with his ex, the friends are wrong, and he's a weak dude for listening to the friends to backdoor your wife. Like, that's wild.
No, you listen wrong in a way.
How?
Because the friends, the thing, I'm not saying it.
You said the ex is there because they're best friends with the ex.
Yeah, doesn't mean I ain't saying she gonna like positively certainly come. What I'm saying is, yes, they are best friends with the ex, and they not trying to hold them up together, but there's a possibility that the ex might be that event, and it's more of
Who friends? Who? Okay, so I look at it like this: were they friends with the dude because of his ex, or was they friends with him because of him?
Don't go 110%. I think it was more friends with him because of him. They just know. I think the ex and him and all them went to school together.
Okay, cool. So they know from going to school with him. So, what else for sure? Yeah. If my man is asking me to show up to an event, I'm going to show up. Without my man is asking me.
I was saying, but the thing is, your man
asking me to show up somewhere where I'm a woman is crazy.
No, he asked you. The thing is, they asking him to show up
without his girl. He didn't show up without his girl.
He didn't show at all. It didn't happen. But it's a premeditation of it could possibly happen of him going, but
he didn't go.
He didn't go. It's not there. The event is not here yet, but it's coming. Mm-hmm. But Shorty said this, Chad. Tell me if Shorty's wrong. She said, Chad, since I found out that you make plans behind my back,
mm-hmm.
and you didn't include me in it, mm-hmm. or didn't even try to compose me like mm-hmm. you really wanted to go, mm-hmm. so I can understand in some sort of way,
mm-hmm.
Chuck, I'm not going to sit there and tell you what you could or cannot do. You're a grown-ass man.
Absolutely.
So you go do what you want to do, no problem, but once you come back, just know it's over with us.
Nah, she's a weak wife. That's a weak wife. How you going to date your man? Listen, he wanted to go hang out with his friend, okay? He wanted to go hang out with his boy. Okay, cool. He went to hang out with his boy, so now he got to come home to a divorce. No one in the house. That shit's weird.
No, you're missing the point. The point
is the point.
The dude is wrong for sitting there playing a role in front of his wife like financials is not up to it.
Oh, okay, time.
But then come behind my back and say you really want to go, but at the same time you know the discrepancy that might could possibly be there, and you're trying to
then the dude is not wrong.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay, so they're both saying that they can't go because the money's not right, correct?
Correct.
And then now you're saying the dude is also wrong because there's a possibility that his ex may be there, correct?
Okay.
Okay, so listen, champ. Now, the big question is, why didn't he just tell her he really wanted to go? Okay, cool. We can go with that. But that's what I'm saying. If I wanted to go hang out with my man, right? Y'all come and like, listen, me and my man, we're going fishing. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. That's it. I'm not hearing nothing else. I tell you that. I told you what we're going to go do. Anything else? You got any other feelings or that thinking that his bitch is while we fishing? Hey, listen, that's on you.
But you're missing the point of
he wanted to do something.
Yeah, but he was being fully transparent about him
with his woman.
Yeah.
There's not a man on this planet. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking logical.
There's not a...
If you try to go hang out with your man and be sneaky about it, of course I'm going to be
okay. Now listen, but what if dude? Okay, so if being sneaky about it, right? Because he didn't tell his woman that he wanted to go hang out with his boy, does not mean he was being sneaky. He's a grown ass man.
That's true. But see, the thing is, what you're missing is, it's not so much of him being a grown ass man. It's the fact that he had a whole stage and moment when he was talking to his woman.
Yes, it is. No, I don't feel it. I personally don't feel it is. But at the same token, if like all the other shit that you added in, and then he did it, okay, cool. Then it's kind of a little weird.
So I have to add context so you can understand.
Yeah,
no. But the whole thing is
they agreed not to go. But listen, just because they agreed not to go, they agreed. Right. Now, when the agreement is they agree, that's when she agreed.
Check. But see, that begs the question because at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? The fact is, if like you more transparent and straight up and real about your actions and your moves, right? So you're not gonna sit there and say one thing, then piggyback on another, because then it's sort of flip flop. No, damn, why you want me to sneak? If we supposed to be as one, there's nothing real we can't tell each other.
No, yeah. Listen now, hold on.
Can't sit there.
Hold on. Women will never tell a man what's real. Don't ever be bamboozled and think that they'll be sitting there and telling you what's real. They'll do some fuck shit. They might tell you about it, but don't ever get confused. They do the most fuck shit.
That might be true.
And they don't know how to tell you. It depends on the dude that they have. They don't know how to tell. You understand? Listen, this situation happened. So I really don't want to tell you this. And then now you got a nigga in here, he be like, oh, okay, so yeah, all right, watch it. People, me, I'm in like the
gray area,
yeah, I'm in the gray area. I'm not too petty. I don't really worry about nothing with mine.
Let me ask you this question, brother, man. This is a real man-to-man question.
Let me hear it.
And this is sort of my opinion. Going flow.
Trying to head off in a smash and run over my car. Speed bump. What happened?
This is sort of my opinion flows into a question. Check it out.
Let me hear it.
When your woman or when a woman is really into a guy that she's dating, a lot of them, I ain't saying all, but a lot of them really don't want to go out with other people kicking like that anyway. They want to be there with their boo, doing whatever, going out to movies, watching movies, eating, whatever, coming up. They really do not want to go out there and socialize like that with others once they got theirs at home.
Listen, I hate the fact that you're a Virgo because y'all are the most emotional people. Y'all are emotional support people. Y'all need people to emotionally support y'all, man. Y'all are the worst.
I'm just being real.
No,
You agree with me.
I figure deal what you saying.
Listen, most of real women out there. When y'all really into the dudes y'all dating, y'all really don't want to go out and kick with others anyway, because you already got people at home.
Listen, it's not even that. It's most of the time when you go out with your people, it's always a competition. You understand? Regardless to the fact. Just say you be easy out, right? Okay. You got your lady, he got his lady, right?
Uh-huh.
Boom, be easy walk with his lady, got his arm around her and shit. Must be nice. That right there fucks up the whole night. You're not doing what she did. She deserved that. Oh, must be nice. Now you gotta sit there and go back and forth. Listen, I don't really do like. That's why I like my lady. She don't be on that. No, she like, listen, we can do this, but I know you. Soon as there's a couple drinks and shit, I already know I'm gonna have to watch you the whole night.
I'm gonna just need a crowd.
No, listen, because you know, if I'm out with my people, fan, you know what I mean, and I'm bringing around, you know, these are my folks.
Yeah.
So there ain't nothing happening. You understand? Okay. I'm gonna get waxed. I'm gonna have a good time. But she know that she's going to be the driver. She going to be everything, dragging out the car, taking shit. So she know. So sometimes we do avoid that shit. We just go out, me and her. I sometimes do it too. Like, nah, babe, you know what I mean?
You pretty much like, no, what you were gonna be with, man. You know what I mean? You don't really care about going kicking with anybody else.
No. See, listen, that's not true. Okay. When that means, listen, if you got the person that you want to be with, then that's who you're going to be with. Now, if you just trying to go out and just kick it with randoms, see, I don't really hang with random people. I hang out with people that's in a real committed. Majority of people I hang out is married, okay? You know that. Everybody's married or in a serious relationship, man, where you could potentially lose it all. Those type of people I be with. I don't be with nobody that just be like, yo, nah, yeah, this is my girlfriend. We just started, yeah, nah, man, we can't do none of that. Everybody I hang with got time in. The time in arguments mean so much more because it's way more darker, deeper, nastier shit about to come out. Just wait.
I think, because when you've been with somebody for a long time, or you live with somebody for a long time, you have a relationship together, they know the real you. They know who you really are without all the masks and stuff you got to put on when you go outside. They know who you are before you go to bed, and so as you wake up, they know who you really is. They know all the secrets. They know everything you try to keep to yourself and things you try to act like is not happening on the undersurface. And that is the scariest person to argue with, sometimes break up with.
No, the worst person to argue with that I have argument with is my cat. She's fucking crazy.
Don't see the same limits. Go ahead. No, man.
Yo, listen. She's off the wall, man. Okay, prime example. She emptied her water bottle, right? Wow, crazy. She start, like, if she empty that shit, she drink all the water, she'll push that shit down to the kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I wake up, open my door, go out to the bathroom, wash my face, do whatever I do. Nigga, there's a fucking bowl sitting there, no water in it. My lady thought I was tripping. She thought the cat on me on bullshit. She like, nah, she be so chill, all that shit. I'm like, nah. She be on bullshit. I'ma show you. Boom, caught on video, doing the fuck shit. My lady like, oh, that's the worst thing she do? I said, what? My cat was the worst person I argue with. Don't fucking laugh at me. My cat and the kids are the worst, man. They are the worst. can argue with my lady and get away with shit. You know what I'm saying? Cursing her and be like, kids and a cat.
I'm just saying. Like, for instance, Shaq got something going on. Y'all want to bring this out right.
Yo, listen. Okay, so chat, listen. The shit y'all about to hear from Shaq, I understand. I don't think what he's saying is wrong because it actually happens that way. People just listen.
Let's see if I can hear it.
We gotta come here and be like, I gotta do my podcast. It's the first time. I gotta make it like you just 4 or 5 days in a row, you're not taking care of your man. So then you said that. And then it's a stereotype. You gotta just, whatever. But that's me, yeah. I think it depends on that. Women run the world. You just don't know. It seems me, boom, come back home to my normal life.
People, is Shaq wrong?
So, if you didn't hear clearly, transparently, let me break it down for you. Shaq sparked the debate after saying if a man cheats, it is his woman's fault. And he says some men are forced into being unfaithful.
Now, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he's right. Now, listen, people, please go watch it. It's on Instagram, okay? Now, before you judge and say that we're crazy or we're wrong, no, Shaq said this, but he made valid points. He said that how he was on the road, 4 or 5 days? 3, 4 days, and he tried to come home and be intimate with his woman and she's not doing nothing? Champ, listen, you forcing that man's hand. Then you got your serial cheaters. He broke it all down. He said your serial cheaters is a man who just cheats.
Well, let's see. I quote, according to Shaquille O'Neal,
let's hear it.
There are 3 types of cheaters.
Yes.
The serial cheater.
The serial.
The James Bond cheater.
The James Bond.
And the forced to cheat.
And the forced to cheat. The forced to cheat dude is the dude that comes home and tries to be intimate with his lady. She ain't trying to do nothing. She got other shit going on, fucking him over. Boom, he has to cheat. The James Bond dude is the dude that's gonna cheat and not get caught. Like he has it all planned out to the T. He ain't getting caught. Now, the serial cheater is a sloppy, goofy, I don't know. Eventually he gonna get caught. Because you just keep doing it. Now, the other 2, they are forced into that situation. But the James Bond might not be forced.
Hold on, let me break it down right now.
Let me hear it.
Give me some more context. I don't want you to finish off of this. His description of the James Bond type wasn't about a man struggling in a relationship.
No.
It was the man who, in Shaq words, handle his business, slips up while away from home,
right,
keeps it hidden, and returns to his normal life without anybody knowing.
Right.
The serial cheater, he said, meanwhile, is simply someone who cheats regardless of circumstances.
Now, people, so now that Shaq broke it down like that, fam, listen, the serial cheater is crazy. The James Bond cheater, I think the only person that gets a pass, I'm sorry, is the third dude. Is the dude that comes home, the dude that has to cheat. Like, if I'm giving you all my time and everything, I'm out here doing all this, that, and the third. I come home and all I want is a little bit of quality time and you can't do that? Okay, watch this.
My question to that is, chat and the ladies out there, especially in a way. If you deal with the dude, right, right, you find out he did his dirt, whatever the case may be. Boom. It's at the front table, it's real. You really love this dude. You don't want to leave him, but you feel betrayed by what he did. Now, would you feel more betrayed in that scenario if you found out this dude, your hubby, is also not just cheating on you, but also paying this person's bills, also taking care of this person's house? How would you feel?
That's wild. Now you're asking too much. I mean, see the script. Shaq can't say nothing about paying bills.
Yeah, I have to listen to it. All right. Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing about none of that. He just gave you the cheaters. There's the serial, James Bond, and the man that has to cheat.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about the man that has to cheat.
I'm trying to figure out, from the audience perspective, it was.
I was just gonna say that's wild. Which one is wild though? No, listen.
Paying bills. I think she's saying like once you once you cheat,
you start paying bills. That's not cheating. You in a relationship. Cheating is just busting and going. That's it. Now the man, what he said about paying the bills. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's wild. But the man that has to cheat, is he wrong though?
Oh, let me finish that last part. But K. Michelle said the same thing that he said. She said the same thing when she was talking to Club JJ.
Yeah.
She was like, yo, I can deal with if you slipped on once or twice, but once I found out you start paying bills.
Oh yeah, no.
You're out of pocket, like that's something you can't come back from. You know what I mean?
Boy, if you had to pay for that.
That'd be a lot of celebrities though. You know what I mean? Friends, boom, they have something at home, right?
Well, you gotta pay for that shop though. And that's it.
That's in the shot. Yo, fucking. After you pay for the shot, you just gotta go home. You know, for like a week or two, you can't. And but I be over here, and she ready, and you like making all sorts of outfits. Yo, look, I got a torn 10 minutes and all this. My groin muscles out of whack, so we can't.
You better turn into a cookie monster.
But you can't do nothing with her because of.
First of all,
how we
only down there. Cookie Monster. He said, so I can't do what I want to do? That's what you telling me? I mean,
he would be the meme.
You gotta be Cookie Monster. That's it. If you can't go up there, see, and that mean niggas' problem. Don't bring nothing home.
But see, the thing is,
when it's over, he said it's Vegas. He said that shit follows you. Even what?
Oh no, that's wrong. But what you said about the dude that's supposed to cheat,
yeah,
it's fault.
No.
Is it this? You're in a relationship with a woman, right? You've been with her for 5 years.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. For 3.5 years, if in rock, or on straight up all the time, wild fun, boom, boom.
Year and a half.
I said 3 years and a half. Like going on 4 years.
You said you been for 5 years, so 3.5 it was cool. That means a year and a half there was a situation.
Yeah, start coming. See, like the last year and a half, start going down here. You know what I mean? Now, you get into.
As soon as you put that ring on, that's when it happens.
Now you start getting the appointment sex. You know what I mean? This day of the week we do it. This day of the week we do it. You should be good.
Man, look.
Why are you tripping for? We've been together, you know what I mean? You getting a whole 9 yards. Now, in that situation, I got to look for a little extra fun for the run.
Well, it all depends. So.
Now, in a situation being forced to cheat, your depiction, what is your depiction of this person being forced to cheat?
The same way Shaq said, man, if I come home, just say I'm on the road, right? Just say I'm a truck driver, whatever, I'm on the road. I don't see my woman for about a week, right?
Yeah, something like that. That's
okay. But then I come back home and it's time.
Right.
And then the nasty time, everything. And this bitch, I'm like, no. Oh, we can't because Well, thank you. Oh shit, you had late pack you up.
Nah, she said she was gonna be like, I got to. Go ahead. What? Excuse me, Albert. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah. Listen, if she is not go that road, she ain't trying to do what she need to do. Yeah.
Let the main squeeze, the wifey slide before you pretty much say something about her not giving the attention intimacy wise the way you want. How many times would you just go, all right, the first time she do it, I have to come home off the road, she ain't ready to get active, you might dust under the rug.
What that nigga say now? Reading is fundamental. Fan listen. There's one.
The first time,
why am I going to 2 and 3? 2 and 3, that means something else. So now I'm going to match everything that you're doing. I'm a petty person. I know. I'm very not that much petty. But at the same token, I'm not the person you want to play petty games with. Because I'll take it to another fucking type of level. I'm always down to go that extra mile. Listen, don't blame me, don't knock me, but you're never gonna one up on me. No. You ain't think you do.
So once you get to that point,
all these people.
Once you get to that point of now you possibly stepping out on your lady.
No, listen, if she's not handling her business,
okay,
and I need to go ahead and step out. It is what it is.
But what point do it comes to reconciliation about you gonna start doing what you need to do?
The moment I leave, the moment that you decide that you got to pay a bill, when you stepping out, that's when you gotta realize, like, yo, I am wilding right now. I live at this house, but this bitch is getting, yo, hell no.
Ladies, how y'all feel about that? If you have a dude and dudes do we fuck up sometimes. Right? Let's be real. Dudes,
hold on, why you bashing dudes, nigga? I fuck up the most.
Women do, but dudes we fuck up a lot.
Women fuck up more than dudes.
Whatever you want to play. You fuck up sometimes, but ladies,
we do.
What things you
we fuck up 1% of the time? They fuck up 99.
What things are you willing not to do if you fuck up?
Hold on. Watch this.
Go ahead.
One man wakes up in the morning with an attitude.
So,
there ain't a nigga on this planet. So, what happened? She did something. She did wake him up with attitude. She ain't no way around that.
She did something.
She did something. Or something that he's going through. But it's a she that did that.
Whatever the boss at the job, you really don't like it. Dude, but he don't want to quit the job. If he quit the job, he ain't gonna be able to get another job for God knows how long. He don't know how to express it. Like, damn, man, I can't quit this job, but this motherfucker get on my damn nerves. I'm always aggy going in. Now you waking up aggy in the crib. You pissing off everybody else. You taking out on her. And you know what I mean? She ain't do nothing to you. Now,
that's the Virgo. See, that's the Virgo in you. Okay. Because y'all get so emotional that y'all blame it on everything else. She did it.
I would blame it on the person.
Because if she was handling what she needed to do, you wouldn't be at that job pissed off. Okay? It wouldn't matter what no. As long as nobody put their hands on you or anything, then everybody's safe. She making sure that you wake up in the morning with a good cup of coffee and you right, you know what I mean? Man, hey, look, I'm sort of one was wrong. Pack y'all up. Pack you up.
I totally agree with you, Don. Like, if I'm busting my ass for about a week straight, and I'm coming home,
right, and
you just can't help me unwind, you're not trying to get no sort of intimacy, relaxing with me. Like, I'm pressing the situation. Like,
I'm gonna say one thing. Oh, you ain't word.
Like, yo,
cheating in the next room.
What's the mailman name? Huh? What's the mailman name? You come on Tuesday with that empty shit, right? All right. What's the mailman name?
You gonna stop this shit?
I'm telling you. So I'm going for Tuesday. I'm packing your ass up. You going out with that motherfucker. You going out fresh, express delivery. the hell. You know what I mean? Because usually when a woman is not intimately involved with you no more, or you don't want to be, she's not attracted to you physically no more. She done clocked out mentally, and she's ready for Sammy around the block.
Well, technically,
Straight up.
really want to find. Listen, well, technically, that's not true.
Huh.
That's not true.
What's not true?
Because because you're not sometimes nah, fuck all that. She is fucking someone else, nigga. We gonna keep it 100, brother. I'm not about to lie to you, fam. Listen, if you ain't scoring, she's scoring. Now, listen. There are some petty people in this world
Yeah.
that believe in everybody shoots the hoops. Okay. Listen, I'm not one of them. I'm not that petty. You understand?
I'm just saying.
Okay. But what Bill Clinton said. I didn't.
He said, I ain't had no sexual relationships with that woman.
Now y'all listen. Clinton denied it, man. And he was running around with his ass.
But see, one thing, if I'm over here like having like a truck driver job, something like that, or just like even like some of these athletes or these high, you know what I mean, and making type of people that got a sort of profession where like they traveling for a week, like say for instance a week, whatever, they got to handle business on them and cross country, overseas, so they're gonna be going for like a week or so because I handle business. That's why they job. And I come back home and you over here just acting like,
Okay, so the next one more employees. Shit, bro, see, man, and I'm like, oh, we big American man.
Man, listen, I'll tell the woman I'm straight up, listen, next time I go to,
What did you just say?
I tell my American woman I'm dealing with, next time I go to, what's that called that place again? That's in Asia. Something to see.
Oh, some boy on?
No, Cambodia. Next time I go to Cambodia, I ain't bringing back.
That sounds with a K.
Cambodia?
Yes.
Might be okay. Next time I go back to Cambodia, I ain't come back with a monkey. I'm just saying that right now. I'm working on that green card shit in South America.
So listen, there's a lot of lady boys there.
Well, you get a screen. I'm doing like Bootsy doing. You get a screen. I ain't no he, she, yeah, listen. Definitely a see. Thank you, dude. I'm not over here. I'll be trying to confuse somebody. Make somebody sound crazy. I knew it's always see. Cambodia. You know, I'm straight up and down. Shit. I don't play that. You know what I mean? I ain't the type of one that's gonna sit there and we gonna play around a hoop game and you do your little sneaky leak through the back room and sneak it through the back door. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work, busting my butt, come home, gonna play. Oh, baby, I made you. Oh, I got toast, eggs, and grits for you. Oh, I love you so much. Trying to beat me in the head like I know me ain't banging Sammy around the block. And meanwhile, I done found out, because some people like to tell business. I ain't gonna. That's another good question. Could you knowingly know your partner cheating on you and keep it a secret for two reasons? A, keep it a secret because you kind of plot on and plan on the best time to tell it if you ain't trying to dip and move on, or you want to keep it a secret because you want to do your own thing in secrecy. Could you do it? My people, could you do it? Could you? Candace says, Sammy out here catching strays. There he is. Shout out to Sammy. But could y'all do it, chat? Could you keep a secret? And the secret is, your partner is cheating on you. But A, exploded. B, you're going on the plans I just said. Could you hold it together? Act like it's all fun and dandy with your partner, when they all up in front of your face. But meantime, you already got applied on. You got that new place you finna start to move to. You ain't gonna tell this person shit. You ain't giving no sort of trace of address. You just gonna dip. Or you got your sneaky link. Y'all been happy for the past past month or two, and you don't want to blow up. You don't want to blow up your partner sneaking and creeping, because you blow up your partner sneaking and creeping, then your partner sneaking and creeping.
Right.
Hold on. Blowing up on you, because now you got to blow up your spot.
What the hell is that? Wait, what did I miss?
Check. This what you miss. Could you hold a secret that your partner is cheating on you? Right? Say for instance, would you be able to hold it without exploding and still be doing your own business on the side, but smiling in your partner's face too? Because I know
Knowing that she's cheating?
Knowing that she's cheating, but could you keep it within and still have your friend smile on her face like she's playing in yours without exploding? Could you be that low of pain? Could you take it there and still be happy? Okay.
Yeah. You wanna know why?
What's up?
Because I'm not gonna show you yet. But when I flip this motherfucking card over, you better be ready for the checkmate, the ace, the jump, the everything that comes with any fucking game in life. You know you done fucked up, right? That's all it is. You know you done fucked up, right? So go ahead, do it. Go ahead. I encourage you. Go ahead. Don't ever think. See, and that be people problem.
Okay, go ahead with it.
Because they think just because a woman, they be like, oh, women are the best cheaters, really. Oh, a woman can fuck your best friend and you never know about it. You right. But guess what? Yeah, fuck my best friend. Niggas gonna hurt you worse. You wanna know why?
What's up?
Because a nigga go fuck that ugly bitch that you was mad at. Oh, that's gonna fucking, oh my God. Then a nigga might fuck your mother. So that's worse. You understand? This person out there asked me that I knocked down this bro. Mind you, I never knew that they had no quorums, no nothing.
Okay.
Bitch, I don't know you bitches.
All right.
You know what I mean? I show up.
They were at the party.
You know what I mean? I'm leaving time whatever. But boom. Man, listen. So women, don't ever think y'all the best cheaters, bro.
I want to ask you, because you just said something interesting.
What?
You said you'll fuck around, fuck the ugly bitch she don't like and she mad.
Oh, yeah.
And that will burn her more.
Yes.
Would you think it would burn her even more? Just walk away, kill her with silence. Then it's a different type of person. I'll get revenge on somebody I'm breaking.
You think killing somebody with silence works?
No, listen. Here, hear me out. Either way I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna go with that fine ass. I'm gonna try to find me a fine ass chick.
Mm-hmm.
Break up with you in silence, depending on how the way
nigga, she gonna clown you.
What?
She gonna clown you in front of your fine ass chick like, what that girl do at ATL? Oh, this the bitch that got you.
Nah, but what my chick better look better than you and everything. And now we up on that. I'm paying.
Okay, listen.
We hugging and kissing.
Hear me out.
Matching t-shirts.
Listen, in ATL, when that girl rolled up on Laura London, nigga, she had nothing for Laura London, okay? Okay, he had no point. She said, oh, so this the bitch that got you tripping, huh? She knew right then and there she was out, man. Okay. That nigga said, man, fuck that. And she fucked out. Country as fuck. Hell no.
But that's how we do it, yo. Real shit. Yo, because that would burn them more because you stepping up with somebody better, look better, you know what I mean? And she on the arm and, you know, just like your little best man. When, at the end, what's the dude's name again? The best chestnut. No, the other one, the
Tay
one.
Diggs.
No, the other one with the dreads. He's always.
What the fuck is his name?
Morris. Was it Morris?
No, I don't know, but I think
He was always like supposed to be quote unquote the suck out the group.
yeah, he was a sucker.
And he had like the chick that ran the control.
Yeah, the light skin bro he had. Yeah, guy name.
But at the end,
Uh-huh.
he flipped it on her,
Mm-hmm.
and he broke out with her, and she over here told him so. That's how he
So did Stu.
nigga. But he pulled up.
Stu did the same shit.
Yeah,
She from the bartender.
no, but he was the best man. Fine ass chick pulled up on the side of him,
Yeah.
looking at his ex he just broke up with, and the ex looking mad as shit, like, oh, what? So he like, yeah, you know what? Yo, pick it, Jordan. It's over, and we have a nice life. She was just stuck at the door, like,
Yeah, but
at the door, man.
I'm too petty to go out like that, bruh. Cause I feel like, okay, you want to play. You want to waste these years of my life. Bitch, when they was out here checking for me, I was sitting here being cool, and you gonna waste my time? Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's going down.
Man, listen.
Yo, see, and that's another thing too, people. That's another subject, the definition, just the feeling of when somebody is deemed to put you in a situation where they waste your time after all this time of all your hard efforts, all your decency, all your care. And sometimes it turns out to be all for nothing.
Listen. Okay, so this little punk, but I like the little dude, okay?
Okay.
He reminds me of me, but he's not me.
All right.
He harasses my lady, and I kind of like that shit.
Okay.
Okay. Listen. Yo, listen. He was giving my lady a rash of shit. This little dude is crazy. We call him Filthy Hands. Crazy. Hands. Filthy Hands. Because listen, my lady tried to touch him. He was like, get your filthy hands off me. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. This little dude is crazy. I like the little nigga though. He trying to force me, he trying to put me in a situation. You understand? You know what I mean? This little, he out of pocket.
Yeah.
So if I catch him off that bus, I'm on his ass. Pause. That's why I'm crazy. I'm gonna get him.
I would say
a punch to the back of his head is not gonna hurt.
Okay. I'm just saying, man, like,
hello.
Let's talk about that how way, sometimes you can be with somebody and it be a big waste of time. That sucks the worst.
Yeah.
Because you can be with that type of person, that type of situation for damn many years. And oh man. It becomes so extremely toxic. But some people stay in that situation for that long because
some people just get used to that, man. That's their normality. Like if you wake up and your bitch is not cursing you out or doing some fuck shit to you, then it's not normal life. Or if you wake up and your nigga is not cheating on you, some weird shit choking you, it's like whatever. Then it's not normality, man.
I think that type of stuff, some people just addicted to chaos.
No, but because then you could get people that's not with that type of shit. Right? That's a regular person, but they didn't know that the person that they have is with that type of time. Now, you being a good person to this person, you understand? But the shit that they used to, they not used to being treated great like you're treating them.
Correct.
They're not used to that shit. So what they try to do is start doing weird, goofy, toxic shit, like blaming you for everything, not like weird, goofy shit.
Trying to find a way to
right. And then you like, yo, listen, you don't really understand what you're dealing with, right? Just let me be great and do what I do. That's it. All you have to do is do the thing that I asked you to do. Nothing else. You can't do that, someone else can. the decision is always yours. Just like the decision is always mine. I can leave. You can leave.
Yeah.
Who you think gonna be better if they leave?
I don't know. I mean, see, that's a situation, man. It's like
Don't laugh at filthy hands, man.
some
Filthy
people,
hands stand on business.
some people find toxicity normal
It
and a
is.
way for them to conduct themselves,
But it
usually in a relationship, and it's not healthy to me.
to you. That's to you.
Okay,
Just like they say, everything ain't for everybody.
that's true.
If you walk up, right, and you see what? Filthy hands. He said, ain't no ring. Ain't no ring. But no, listen, if you walk up and you see a couple and they out there brawling, he got a black eye, she got a black eye. Now she get him 2 black eyes. Now he look like a raccoon. But he go ahead and give her black eye and bust her. Fam, I ain't business. Why are you intervening?
I mean, I wouldn't intervene like that. That's just, that's just
But that's toxic.
it is.
That's toxic to a different kind of level.
Yeah.
But that's what they understand.
That's it.
If you try to get involved,
They might jump on you.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hell no.
I've seen that happen a few times before in my lifetime. And
Woman,
one time, one of my homeboys, man, he was going through a real bad habit on the break. And he was pretty much on the brink of just going their separate ways. It's just that
okay.
them being so young at the time, they didn't know how to do it amicably. So, me in the car, me, I'm kicking it. Yeah, I'm sitting there. I mean, like, y'all. And I know she was some motherfucker, my nigga. I'm telling you, yo, I think I know where the crib at, too. Once I figure this shit out, she on the phone, I'm on her back. I'm like, yo, damn, man. And I done had me a few shots, so my silly ass is fast. She like, hell yeah. Yo, let's find this motherfucker out now. You know what I mean? Back then, though, at that time, they wasn't wasn't using GPSs like that on phones. So, you know, like after like 10 minutes,
Man, how old are you?
Chill. After 10 minutes, she finally answered the phone, and him and her going back and forth. So, you're gonna laugh to hear this. But him and her go back over the phone. So, some way, somehow, I think he figured it out. Or she told him because I give it to her. She wasn't no punk. She was down to fight all that shit with my homeboy. Middle of the street, all that shit. She wasn't no hit with a bat, all sort of crazy shit. But I think my homeboy liked it. Because she was just wild like that. So boom, we find out which by the good boom. He pulls up, I hear the tire squeaking, we did slide on the sidewalk. That's how mad he was. And the driver's right there. He missed the whole driveway, didn't even on the sidewalk. It was that bad. So he go in the car, parked, come outside, bitch. It's on now. So he get out the car, go to his truck. I'm like, hold on, what's going on here? I just get out the car, look, he changed his sneakers. His sneakers. She come out the crib like, motherfucker, you think I'm skinny? Let's go, bitch. They go down in the front yard like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage.
Wait.
I think she blood dropped my nigga. You know what I mean? Because it was just crazy.
So you just out there watching me get leg drop?
I had to watch for a second. It was too funny. Yo, when they came out that crib was off the wall.
That shit would be hilarious.
She didn't really do that, but I'm just saying the way they're going down. You know what I mean? It was all because she wasn't backing down. She wasn't like one of the females.
See, but that's what turned. Yo, listen, when you got a broad, she don't back down. That shit turns you on.
I had to jump in the middle, but I ain't gonna lie. I jumped in the middle, like, yo, stop, get out of pocket. Like, cause, people started to come outside, everybody turned on their porch light.
I'm not getting into that.
And you know, once people start turning on porch lights and stuff,
Oh, if they're turning on porch light, yeah, they're going to police.
police, you know that.
Police coming.
You know that ticket porch lights coming on? You know what's going to go down?
I'm like, a fan, listen, you either got two options. You go ahead and knock her the fuck out or get knocked the fuck out. It's one of those.
No, I'm like, yo, bro, stop this. Y'all push them apart. Yo, they get in the car. We got to get the hell up out of here. You bugging me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, you know,
Hold on.
that's the thing that made their relationship that was toxic. That's the thing that made it work.
Your man was in a toxic relationship over here.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh. Bruh, we all chilling on the block.
Listen.
Yo, listen. This shit is funny as fuck. So we all
So I
chilling.
paused that for a second.
I am not about to tell y'all this without this nigga. Listen, I'm gonna just tell you like this. This nigga almost lost his life. Man, I was right there. This was crazy. This is when I realized that he's in a situation that's bananas. Man, listen. Now you're asking me, what could I do, right? Hear me out. If they didn't give a fuck about doing what they was gonna do to him, what the fuck you mean that they gave a fuck about doing anything to me? We just been too away. Man, listen. People, it was crazy. All right. So listen. Okay, so listen, this dude was with this chick, right? They was together. We all hanging out on the block. We on the back blocks. We at the back of the back blocks. You know what I mean? Oh man, talking on me, coming in shit. All you hear is boom, boom, boom. Like, yo, what the fuck is that? Who the fuck grabbing up their car? All you hear is boom, boom. Yo, bro, trying to run this nigga over, son. She parked the car on the curb, trying to hit this nigga. Niggas like, yo, what the fuck? He was like, yo, I'm out of here.
Well, when I was younger, I ain't gonna cap. I like to be a toxic wild crazy. Can I throw it to say that? You know what I mean? Like, I just got jumped on. Like, no, I had a female through my Xbox in a tub of water.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Hold on, people.
Man.
Got another one for you.
You
got a couple.
Oh, yeah. That was a crazy one.
Yo, this dude is crazy. Boom. He called me like, yo, fam, listen. I mean, we're all right. I'm like, all right, cool. Pull up. Yo, this shit getting exited out the crib. This, bro, is like, yo, you got a couple of hours. You got a couple of hours. She getting mad ratchet. Yo, she ripped one piece of his man. He's like, bitch, you going jail. Mind you, got this on camera. Still to this day, people, still to this day, that shit was super hilarious.
Shit.
He said, bitch, you going to jail. That's a federal offense. Yo, he didn't get mad about nothing else till he seen the Xbox exit the crib. Not going down the stairs. That shit was over. He said, bitch, you threw my Xbox. Oh, bitch. All right.
Damn, man.
Man, wrong. Everybody has been in a toxic situation, man. I don't think, like, when you're young, I don't think it's toxic. I think once you start getting into, like, your 30s, like, once that Ratchet TV came out, that's when everything became toxic and masculine energy and all that weird goofy shit. Now, get that shit the fuck out of here. Listen, You was in a situation, so that was crazy because Tina Turner and Ike wasn't in no toxic shit.
And it was.
That wasn't toxic.
What was it?
That was cocaine fuel, nigga. Ain't nothing toxic about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Ike said, oh, you gonna sing that song? He said, sing it. Bitch, from the diaphragm. She said, well, I'm singing it. She said, no, that's not where you sing it. He said, me, my daddy.
I was a motherfucker, boy.
Y'all listen, man. My man, like people, a lot of people feel like he was wrong. I just feel like he was on drugs. And they clouded his fucking judgment of what he really needed to do.
Well, even when he wasn't over the snorting his nostrils.
Yeah, but he was coming down off that shit, man.
He was over there, he was while controlling, man. Like, you know what I mean? You can't be controlling to nobody because at the end of the day, somebody will fall out of control for a little while. Eventually, they're going to seize from under it, even by you knowingly.
That's not true.
And they're going to do what they want to do.
That's not true.
Well,
that's how cults are formed.
Now I'm talking about relationships. I ain't talking about cults.
No, listen, no. But you said they will eventually come from under it. No. A cult is a semi-relationship, man.
I'm talking about a dude dating a woman, for instance. A dude, like for instance, for case in point, right? Some dudes like to get women, some not all, some dudes like get women that they can easily find a way they could control and manipulate, right? Sometimes
my woman's a challenge. I try to manipulate her sometimes. Sometimes I win. Sometimes I win.
Sometimes you let you win.
Sometimes.
I mean, come on, she got
to and then most of the time I don't win.
Sometimes she got, you know, she got to get a little.
Like, okay, so if you ain't gonna do it, she's like, well, let me guess. The next bitch gonna do it, right? And she gets so smart with it. It's just like I don't have no comeback. I just hang up the phone. Fuck it. Fuck it. You listen.
But nah, real shit, like some dudes, even females too, but some people get with people they feel they can control and manipulate because they know that the person that they're doing it to wants them more than they think the person that is with them think they need them more than they want them.
In every relationship, there is one person that cares more about the other person.
Yeah, usually sometimes go that, but sometimes
no, it's always like that. There's no way around it.
What I'm saying is, some people be with people that feel like
they can control them.
They can control, and the person they feel they control, the person that get control feel like they want or need a person more than they actually think they really do, and they really don't.
They don't really need them. They just
desire them to another level that's not normal. So they will do anything and fall for any sort of trick that's put in front of them just to fall
just like when you ate this Spanish bro, but you know what I mean?
This guy crazy.
This the line, y'all. Sit down, listen. My man gonna sit here and tell y'all not the truth. People that know got that video. That video.
Yeah. Anyway, but some people be in that sort of trap, man. And what happen is when that person comes from under and realize the person that been manipulating the whole time ain't worth-ish, they wind up flipping the tables and do more damage to that person that been manipulating them and anything like that, and it turns into a whole other crazy situation than it should have been. You see it all over the news and all sort of shows, right? You know what I mean? Right. And it gets crazy because it all starts from, well, this guy.
Listen, if your woman sits there, if your woman just sits there and watch the ID channel all day, any type of the murder joints, yo, be careful. Be careful, King. Watch out, man. Because, listen, she's plotting and watching and knowing how to go ahead and smoke you. And like I told her, you watch all that shit you want. The moment that you're crazy, goes past the level of crazy, I'm gonna get crazy with you. I don't know what human flesh tastes like, but listen, fam.
What?
Listen. Okay, so we fighting, right?
Mhm.
She's gonna have to bite me.
Okay.
You understand? I'm biting her ass back. Like, a lot of people don't know. Like, you don't know what human flesh tastes like, but at the same token, you gonna go out like that? You got your woman fan, she really in here trying to end you. How you going? There's no rule.
I understand. It ain't no rule. Don't depend on that point. Yeah.
Listen, nigga, I'm not going out like that. I mean,
listen.
grabbing hair, poking eyes, everything I can do.
Man, I'm gonna try to punch upside head, give a speed knock.
Yeah, and you do all that right. And she like, oh, that's all you got.
Okay. I do something else. I got a funny question. Not so much funny. It's sort of funny, but I got a sort of interesting question to ask you.
We have a DJ Black question.
How you doing? How do you feel about what you think about in the chat to YouTube chat? What y'all think about people that we love bomb?
What do you mean?
Check it out. Watch my plan. A dude, sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some dudes will pursue a woman.
Mm-hmm.
They really like, want to get to know, or kick with, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, at first, it starts off as a simple pursuit, right? And everything seems harmless. I'm like, yeah, I'm letting you know I like you, or letting you know I want to kick it with you, letting you know you got my attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, within that realm and that sort of act, she give you a little attention, and now, like love bombing, some dudes sit there and try to pay and just get them everything, make sure they do everything they want to do in some sort of way, try to make this woman feel so ultrally, perfectly relaxed by doing everything, buying all this stuff.
Yeah.
What's up?
We call him?
What up?
Take the rap off of that Charms. Because he's a sucker.
But no, dudes, that's a form of love bomb because a lot of times dudes, we know that.
Where do you be coming up?
Love bombing?
Yes.
It's a thing. It's real. It's a real thing.
That's because you be into ratchet reality.
No.
Listen, this how you know all this shit.
No,
I ain't never heard of no shit called love bombing. None of that shit.
I've heard of love bombing before. And women, y'all been love bombed before by some damn dude that probably super simp, and you probably gave him a little bit of a shot, and he just went a mile with it, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Pay your phone bill.
Was he Myron from Players Club? He said, I spent a lot of money.
Myron from Players Club. That's him. I put a lot of money in you now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you are.
Yeah. She got on that big joint after his ass, boy. That boy got about that shit.
Oh, shit. You gotta go.
Then she coming in and a nigga fuck her.
Yeah, okay. Now you make up that type of line you call cheating. You know what I mean? You go,
She grabbed that big, you like, did you see that? Oh, what that? Trey 57?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The woman that you cheated, tears down and everything, and you just stuck right there. What's the next thing coming out your mouth? Pause. You know what I mean with it? I made the girl said it the funniest. She's like, yo, you're not seeing what you see right now.
You're not seeing what you're seeing right now.
I'm not seeing what I'm seeing right now, but nah.
Bruh, no, fuck all that. He's right. Hear me out first. I got evidence and proof of this.
Please.
Bruh, it was a Maury episode. Bruh, dude got caught in the green room with a stripper. Live camera. Everybody sees this. Sorry. Everybody sees this shit. This nigga told her that is not me. The dreads don't even match. Like the dread lift nothing. She's like, well, you know what, Maury? You know, the dreads up. Everybody like, what? Yo, the crowd is stunned. Bruh, I will never, ever forget that. I said, I respect this man's game. He has it. He is the truth. Nigga, you was caught on live TV and you changed her mind that wasn't you and it was you.
All the way through.
Nigga, the camera's in his face, man. He can't go nowhere. Nigga, he was like, yo, but the dreads, like,
Man,
I was like, yeah, Maureen, I forgive him because he right. I was like, yo, this nigga's the truth.
see, man, I can't give me a stupid bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I get black people on them dumbass bitch. You know what I mean? I'm over here,
Yo, listen, stay away from the border. You can find one. The border bitches ain't stupid. They know what they trying to get the green card. Papa, you got green card? You get me green card?
I'm gonna start lying to them like, yeah, look, me and Trump and them is cool as shit. You know what I mean? Blow the shit out of them. Fly my ass off. You know what I mean? Shit. I ain't got my guy black people with some dumbass bitch. Like, yo, look, girl, I ain't talking in a week. No, I'm playing the game, probably don't want to be bothered. Come on, look, I had the flu. If you can't actually call me, look, I was crippled for like 2 days. Shit. Look, what the fuck do I let you do? You ain't over here making stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, fam, that's crazy. But when I seen that, I say, yo, this is the illest dude in life. Outside of me.
Yeah.
Outside of me, this is the illest dude I ever seen. Because this dude really convinced, yo, fam, you're caught on live TV. I'm going to go back and dig in the archives and find that file of this dude actually making her. No, listen, he got caught in the green room. And this dude said, nah, that's not me. The dreads don't match nothing. Bruh. And when she said, yeah, Maury, I was like, this man is ill.
Yeah,
I respect his game. Fuck the gift of the gab.
Say now, y'all, I'll just, I'll be both rappers.
No, you don't. Stop letting this man lie to y'all. Y'all be thinking that this dude be saying lying to y'all. We don't cut the shit.
I mean, when I have a, see, people think some people think I don't have a sense of humor. I do. You know what I mean?
Some people think I don't have a sense of humor either. I don't.
I have a good sense of humor.
I don't give a damn.
Some people may be thinking also too, like all my bros, I'm like the coolest young little one. No,
this nigga's the piece of shit one.
No,
see, that's the problem.
I be thinking I'm cool as hell until you give me a reason not to be cool.
See?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See,
I told you that reason. You know what I mean? Understand? I'm not cool with you like that no more. You know what I mean? Like, it gotta be a real reason. Though. I just can't. I'm gonna be a reason.
This nigga.
But yo, just to finish off with the love bombing thing, y'all.
Let me hear this, because I never heard of it.
Never heard of love bombing, man?
No.
Man.
No.
Love bombing is one of the most...
That's just like the chopped cheese.
No, man.
The chopped cheese? Get the fuck out of here. Love bombing and chopped cheese. Never heard of. Love bombing some new shit.
Now, love bombing is when somebody will sit there and do anything to get this person they really want to be.
No, we call them some suck ass niggas. I call them.
No, but love bombing also is associated with that because them type of people mainly you're going super hard doing everything to make this person, like for instance, case in point. A guy that got some bread, boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. You see the chick you want to give with, boom, boom, boom. She nice, she right, X, Y, and Z. First thing you're going to try to do, case in point, try to buy her attention, buy her emotion, buy her attraction, buy this so she can stay attached to him. So in the end, he could use that to always hang over her head. Like, see, I get all this and all that for you, and you ain't grateful, da da da.
If she was a bomb and she had nothing, and you get into something else, because I spend money on VC just like you spend money on VC. You create that goddamn player.
And this is another form of love bomb.
Let me hear it.
You know what I mean? pretty much borderline smothering. You heard of smothering, right?
What, smothering your brother? Or smothering your significant other?
No, like
Either which way?
yeah, like you constantly up your significant other or the person you trying to date ass all the time.
Well,
Watch where they at, want to know what they doing, want to know who they with, want to control this, want to control that. You know what I mean? Want to sit there constantly. Oh, you know,
I don't know much because I asked my lady where she at. She asked me where I'm at.
I'm talking about all the time. I'm talking about like I'm to control this shit, man.
Nah, we ain't on.
You know what I mean? Like she's a big.
She think I be trying to control her just because I punched her in the face one time.
Gotcha.
And she said something wrong to me. I said, I want my goddamn cheese, my piece of pizza. I want the oil off of my shit. She said no, and I said, wow. I didn't do none of that shit. That's wild crazy. First of all, my lady's crazy. Sorry, y'all.
All right, y'all. And let me get this correct.
Let's hear this.
I'm breaking down different sort of explanations and scenarios. So let me be more precise about what love bombing is. The one man got to stand for.
Yeah, I mean,
okay. Yeah. Love bombing is a psychological manipulation tactic in which someone overwhelms you with excessive affection, flirty gifts, and premature declarations of love at the start of a relationship. The goal is to quickly build emotional dependence, gain control, and impair your judgment. So that was pretty much I was saying. You know what I mean? Through scenarios like somebody that's trying to quickly accelerate the emotional bond instead of patiently building the emotional bond and using it in a manipulational tactical way so they can always have that sort of emotional control over that person. That was usually what it comes down to. You know what I mean? The ultimate goal of love bomb. But in the beginning of it all, in the beginning phase, it looked harmless, sweet.
Yeah,
right.
that love bombing. I don't know. People do it. Some people don't even know that. Like, listen. Some people don't even know the terminology for all this new shit that's happening. Yeah. Some people just probably just spoil a girl because that's what they want to do. I mean, it's probably love bombing. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's a line, and I had to learn too. There's a line between you showing gratitude and appreciation to your partner, then crossing the line and trying to quickly and precisely manipulate and build this emotional build up right away so fast with your partner because you got boys that you didn't feel on your own. What do you meet a person, right? First time you meet them, first thing y'all do, you link up, y'all on a date. Now you pay for everything. She probably just say, she just feel a little uncomfortable. She got a friend with her. I watched this video. This nigga said, if I'm paying, this broad said this shit. I'm sorry. This broad said, if I'm out with my friend, my man's paying for our food. Think, bitch, you getting a free meal? Like, is she wrong? No, but say for instance, right? You going on your first date with a female, and she bring her friend. Yeah, she bring her friend. That means they both trying to get. That means that date is over with immediately. I'm not sticking around because number one, why your friend? But what if she don't feel comfortable? Like this. Then in the mix of it all, you and your friend probably don't plot out cues and shit to get you to get up out of there. And I'm stuck with a $1.50 bill. Y'all go home with a free ticket shit. I mean, bro. But guess what? That situation didn't play out like that.
Man, me and this female was talking about, we talked like 2 weeks. So bad. Then we gonna boom, 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 over here, this and that, we gonna sit face to face, have some food, have some drinks.
And I know because her hands was big as Magic Johnson.
My man, I told her walking there, right?
Yeah.
I go into the area, she said, she's at. So once I go to the area, she said, she's at. I'm like, oh, hey, who are you? She's like, what's the name, friend? She's went to the bathroom, she'll be right back. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, yo, tell her I'll be right back. I go to my car. I gotta get home. Fuck out of here. Gotta be fucked. Nigga, man.
She said you with an ugly fat friend?
No, she tried to, because she texted me later. Like, oh, I just didn't feel comfortable. Like he said, I didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, like some girls be on that type of time.
I got my friend there with me.
Yeah, they be all scary and shit. Yeah, I'm glad you want your friend here too. Because guess what? If she eating a $25 meal, who's eating who? I just need the understanding between y'all two.
I think it's so stupid because at the end of the day, if we decide to be in a public place to eat chicken, chill, this and that,
why are you bringing somebody?
Why you bring your friend?
Right. If I be like, yo, listen, just come over to the crib and shit. You know what I mean? And when you pull up, there's no lights on. You can't see the address.
Yeah.
Alright, nah, this nigga might be the serial killer.
No, or I can say this scenario. Say for instance, you the person just talked, just met the first day. You know what I mean? You only been talking for like 2 days. And they're like, all right, yo, let's go get up at the park. And you know, your friend just, you know, she bring her friend there and her friend just chilling, not all up in our business, but she just, you know, in the back scene. I might be like, I can say that a little bit, but, you know, we talk for a little while, then, you know, we
sitting down to eat, and you bring in your friend. Yeah.
I'm just out of here.
I'm trying to cook both. What's up? They call me chef in the kitchen for a reason. No, nigga, listen. If they come to this table,
yeah,
immediately listen. What's the deal here? Are we all getting busy or no?
Well, see, you gotta check out the play. See, the play is not so much of they already had. I know they already had. Probably not. But they already had this plan when you come. You know what I mean? Because they probably got planned this the day before. Oh, girl, you know, yeah. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, bro. Be on that table time.
You know,
like listen. Nah.
I want you to come.
Fan, listen. Niggas be on that type of time too. Because niggas do it different. Bros be on that type of time with their girl. Niggas will hit their man and be like, yo, fan, listen. I got I'm gonna hit you with a text, man. You call me, like, you got an emergency, nigga.
Man, that's different. Like, see, I never had a situation like that, and there's more. I'm talking more of like, I'm not no dude's gonna sit there and bring their homeboy with them on a one-on-one date with a female. They just decided to meet up face to face with that. Look at them, get that. Like that's stupid. Why would you do that? No, you know, when you're kidding for you.
Only way I'm bringing one of my mans is if
she got a friend.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She like, yo, me and my girl. I'm like, why the fuck you bringing your friend, though?
Yeah. Like, the fuck?
Well, listen, my man couldn't make it. But, yo, it's not. Ladies, hey, ladies, you're looking good.
I'm different because I'm the type of asshole. As soon as I pull up to the scene and I see your homegirl sitting there, like, oh yeah, you know, it's a blind double date. Like, I'm looking.
Where's the other guy?
The thing is, blind. You know what I mean? The other person ain't there. I'm looking.
Who's blind? That's why I don't know who the fuck is blind.
She take you because she thinks she's gonna put one over on you. I'm like. I'm looking at the situation. I'm assessing, like, first and foremost, if I'm over here coming to me, you agreed upon a mature date, me and you know what I mean, one-on-one to get to know each other because, you know, the best way to be able to get to know each other, to see if there's any sparks with each other, is to see each other face to face. Because you can sit there and have a nice vocal conversation over the phone. It flows good. The connection sparks. You know what I mean? Got mind.
And when you get there face to face, it ain't that.
The attraction just.
Yo, listen. You know what's crazy? I love going out on a date with my lady. Why? Because we clown a lot of people. Boom. Hold on. First of all, we was fucking in Chipotle and fucking, I ain't gonna say where we was at, but we was in Chipotle, all right?
Okay.
Fam, listen. So these fucking Africans, okay? Yes. They definitely were two broads.
Right.
The one broad is taking my order, but she's not paying attention to what I'm saying. You understand? And my man, listen, the one thing about me is don't fuck up my food. Okay? Don't fuck up my food, fam. I get real indignant about that shit. So now I'm getting mad and my lady didn't see it. So I'm like, yo, and I'm talking to my lady like, yo, because this bitch not fucking paying attention to what the fuck I'm telling her. I'm like, yo, fam, give me 4 scoops of rice, give me double chicken, give me fucking sour cream from front to back and cheese, and then let me go. This bitch so happy to talk to the fucking broad, the blonde white broad at the front, and she not even paying attention to the order. Customers first. This bitch just fucking up my shit. So now I'm pissed. So I'm like, damn. So then the other little African broad, she start telling the broad what I'm saying. She's telling her in African. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck that you fucking telling her what the fuck I'm saying. Bitch, I don't care. Don't fuck up my food. I'm about to pay for this shit. Pay attention. My whole thing was paying attention, man. I hate that shit. But I love when I'm out with my lady. Why? Because we clown a lot of people. We are fucking assholes.
So they go on dates to clown other people, y'all.
Oh, will we? What?
Oh,
what? Nigga, we clown a lot of people.
Speaking of clown,
we clown a lot of people.
Speaking of clown some people, y'all, we gotta bring this to the front of the congregation. And check,
where we going?
I'm in volume.
Right there?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Hold up. And we finna, hold on, y'all. Let me fix this right quick.
Listen.
Bring this is a very serious matter to talk about.
This is like a sad, this is not like a sad, this is a sad situation.
Hold on. Very emergency situation. Talk about maybe why I brought that up. Why I did that, y'all? Then break it down to y'all. Because this is a sad situation, and
this is super sad.
There's some crazy news, and this is along the lines of some crazy news. And yeah, I know we had the crazy news segment, and God bless his family.
Right. Thoughts and prayers are with y'all, man.
Sending all healing energy out to this family.
All to them, because this is wild.
No family, no parent should ever feel this type of. Okay, in Jackson, Mississippi, the fatal shooting of a 1-year-old baby boy.
Hold on, start that all over, man, because I don't really think that this shit resonated with them and they understand what you just said.
All right, people.
Run that back.
In our crazy news segment, we are going to talk about a young baby boy that was unalived by police officers who were responding to a shoplifting call this week has ignited simmering tensions between police and black residents in the small town of
what is that? Senator Tobiah?
Yeah, Senator Tobiah, Mississippi.
Senator Tobiah, Mississippi.
The death of Cohen Riley is the latest in a series of troubling encounters with police that have outraged community members in recent years.
That's crazy.
It has led to protests and calls for greater police accountability in the town of 8,000, with some civil rights activists.
In the town of what?
8,000 people.
That is bananas that your town only got 8,000 people.
It's a small town. With some civil rights activists pointing to Cohen's death as another example of Black life lost over something of normal value. In this case, allegedly stolen diapers.
Okay, so now people listen. Hear me out. Don't ridicule me. The only thing that I can say that this cop did, he did not probably know that there was a kid in the car, but the person who stole the merchandise drove the car straight at the police. His only thought was his safety. Now listen, I watch a lot of these people getting away. You know what I mean? Videos running fleeing from the police. This cop jumped on this dude's car. Now they didn't charge the dude with the cop jumping on his car and him taking the cop 2-3 miles down the road. None of that shit. This is crazy. Yeah, I'd follow that, my dude. Listen, this is definitely crazy. Like, the little boy being unalive is crazy. A 1-year-old, that's wild. You understand? That's wild.
It says
Cop was in fear for his life. That's why he fired.
Responded to the shoplifting call at a local Walmart on Sunday, where they found 2 women and a child leaving the store, getting in a car and driving away. According to a statement released by the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, officers attempt to stop the vehicle, but the driver drove in the direction of the officers, almost striking one. An officer then discharged his firearm. Yep, discharged their weapon, and the vehicle fled the scene. Cohen's mother said her son and her friend who was driving were hit by gunfire. In a video posted on social media Wednesday by civil rights attorney Ben Crump, Wiley said her friend was not driving towards the officer because they were all on the right side and she was driving towards the left. She also disputes the shoplifting claim, saying the video that she believes her friend paid for the diapers she was carrying.
First of all, at Walmart, listen, Walmart checks your receipt. If you buy one thing at Walmart, they're checking your receipt. So if they check this woman's receipt, you know what I mean? Because that's Walmart's policy. I don't give a damn how many people walk in and out of Walmart. They're going to check that receipt. If they had a video of them checking her receipt, that cop needs to be taken out back and go the way of Old Yellow. I'm sorry. Anything towards like that type of kids, nah, man, that shit's wild. That's wild. This boy was 1 year old. Man.
Now, chat, and my people that's watching here, there's still more underlying details that have not been disclosed or confirmed completely, but in detail in the broad news of things, this is what happened. And I can only go by what I read and see.
Right.
And it's hurtful to see like this beautiful young baby.
He doesn't even have a conscience. He has a conscience, but he doesn't have the knowing of right and wrong.
Yeah, but young baby, straight baby, just in a tragic situation. Now it's not
right. And it's all, first of all, it's all their fault. Like, you can blame the police for doing whatever. It's y'all fault. Because if y'all wasn't in no goofy ass situation, this would have never happened. Let's think about that.
Agreed.
They're not thinking about that. They're just blaming the police. No. If you was never in a situation where they thought you was doing this shit, no, this would have never happened. Produce your receipt. If you produce the receipt and they can show that shit, that cop is going to jail. he's getting fired for sure.
Oh.
Like they're not hearing none of that shit.
No.
You done unalive the baby. Like the baby.
Yeah.
A baby. Hell no, man. Nah, you gotta go. You
So,
gotta get packed up and done
the
everything
question
wrong.
is people, right? Like, it's always like a murky, squeaky, harsh line when it comes to the black community, aka our community, and when it comes to public service, aka police officers and such. There's always some sort of disconnect of trust. And a lot of times, in most situations, it be because a part of misunderstanding and people not complying completely to make themselves be clear from any sort of BS. And everybody want to quick to jump on the race hustle train because everybody want to try to score a point. But in other sort of news and other sort of, perspectives in a way, if you sit back and look at it in some ways as well, sometimes as people in our community, our actions we don't think about in the moment because we're so caught in the moment and we want to feel heard and we don't feel like we're being heard. So we react or act out a certain way that could cause a situation that could be unattainable.
Right.
So the point I'm trying to make, or the question I'm trying to ask you at this point is, where or how can that line be straightened?
Never. Yeah, my man. I don't know if you watch like social media for real, bruh. They even making jokes about unaliving black people. It's bananas. Listen, this dude, it's a black dude. He asked, I don't know if I want to say she's like Middle Eastern or something. But they're like, what do you do when you unalive a black person? She said, hide behind a badge. She said, hide behind a badge. Huh? And it's like, yo, this is wow. A baby? Come on, bruh.
And only thing I can sit here and just think.
Now, let's think about it like this, though.
What's up? Give me something to think about.
We never seen the video. Was they driving towards the car?
Like I said, I
like the craziest thing. That's all I did was read the article. I never seen the video. None of that. Now if they was driving towards the car, yo, he's in fear for his life too. He probably didn't know it was a fucking baby in the car. Y'all trying to take him away from his family, whatever the case may be. This is a sad situation. Y'all, the people that actually are responsible, I'm not going to really say it's the police 100%. I'm going to go.
But see, this is
the police got some responsibility in it because, bruh, y'all call to a shoplifting call, you don't pull out your hammer.
Hold on, wait a minute. See, this is the thing.
Also, they run, you go ahead, let them go. You get in your car and you pull a pit maneuver.
And I gotta check it out. This is the thing though, right? This is the thing right here.
Unless your life was in danger at the time.
Check it out. I'm not, nor did I ever, work in shadows or see what it's like, to be a police officer in a day of doing their work.
No.
But as a first responder, because usually what happens when, a situation got to get, disputed between two people that got beyond their control and it could go left. Well, first thing people do, call police, right?
No, but Walmart has theft prevention officers, man.
Yeah, but their job can only stretch for so far.
Yeah, their job stretches to the parking lot. The parking lot, they can't get in their car and go chase you down.
But check, this is the thing. Police officers they dispatch center get calls 24 hours a day, every day. And a lot of times they be going to situations and they don't know what the heck is going on. They just get a description of what the possibility they may be facing. Now, by the time they get there, it may have escalated a level or two.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, well, I'm trying to bring it down a few levels. And just one of them got too much past the escalation point. They say one of them really don't like police, and now just by his presence being there,
See,
it's going down.
Mississippi is a state that's known for
Yeah.
their situation.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like this situation right here,
It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
but it is unacceptable. But the people should have never been in that situation.
Yeah,
Like y'all caused this problem.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and make it seem like just because you in that state that's with that type of time, that's still on Confederate type of time. No, y'all should have never did the buffoonery that caused this. Y'all not thinking about that. Like y'all made this problem. They didn't just wake up and be like, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do." No,
But
y'all caused that goofy shit.
But see, this the thing is, bro, too.
I get it. So
It's just more.
that shit's super sad.
It's super sad, super messed up, and I don't like really too much touching these sort of topics.
Nah, yeah, me neither.
You know what I mean? Because
I get a little emotional.
Yeah, you know because
I gotta think about it. Like, listen, I gotta bubble up, and fan, listen, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding that shit.
We've been supposed to touch this topic since Friday, and I don't push it back because I was just sitting there thinking, like, you know what I mean? Just from a straight up parent perspective.
Yeah, no.
And they still mourning this situation. Is good.
It's always like that shit's crazy.
One thing I want to say, just to come to our conclusion, is I pray for the family.
Right, and hopefully y'all get everything sorted out and everything works out the right way. If y'all got
some healing energy from I point to y'all, and
if y'all got everything that shows that everything is right, justice needs to be on y'all side.
And another thing too,
and if not, then you got,
in this point and in this situation also as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes one of the best things to do is find some sort of way to talk to somebody to get some sort of healing. You know what I mean? Somebody you can lean on. And sometimes we be afraid to say that we need help and we too big or too good to do some things for some sort of spiritual clearing. And nobody's above, going for help or actual help.
The only spiritual clearance that they thinking about is spiritually clearing them, and even in the score, fan.
So, with that being said,
thank y'all for joining At This Point podcast with your boy Jaffe,
Cowboy Chuck.
We sending the energy to that family. Please get everything right. This is a sad story, people. This is sad. This little man will never get to know what the earth is.
Hold on a second, man.